Team BGCA to 41444 now.
Thank you!
This month, the Alliance is teaming up with Boys and Girls Clubs of America to help kids cross the goal line. Hotshots again struggle to get any sort of momentum early in the game. Coach John Wolford with his 4th interception of the season, and the Commanders able to cash that one in for 6.
Well, and that also happens on a 3rd down, Matt, which we know is their Achilles heel.
Try to get it going here with Justin Stockton, and he's got that left edge for a pickup of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. Tackle by Ezechukwu.
Yeah, this Commanders defense, one of the best things they do is playing versus the run. They got to continue to do a good job there, force them into throwing situations.
And here's that tempo for Rick Neuheisel's offense. And that one outside the reach of Freddie Martino. Devontae Bosby in coverage.
See them attacking the one-on-one in the coverage once again. And Bosby coming up and making a great play. One thing about these cornerbacks for this Commanders team is these guys have some length to them. And that's what you're really looking for in NFL defensive backs, ability to have length and play around the receiver, not be cumbersome.
Bosby with 2 interceptions on the season, 7 pass breakups. Stockton stays in, takes the pitch, looking for that right side, has to cut up and cannot get to that first down line. It is a gain of 2, he needed 3. Curtis Drummond there to make the tackle, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Matt, again, a repeat of the play that they ran in the first 3rd down in the series, in the first possession.
You saw it when we came back. They had punts on their opening drive in each of their first 4 games. This game opens up with a pick 6 in their 2nd offensive possession, a punt on a 3-and-out. Greg Ward Jr. back to receive the punt. Last week had a 23-yard punt return, and we got movement now. Our referee today, Brandon Cruz.
Offense, number 37, 5-yard penalty.
Number 37, Kieran Williams, looked like he flinched a little bit in his stance.
Neuheisel there, former head coach. Colorado, Washington, UCLA, compiling an 87 and 59 record at those 3 schools. And that's a low snap dug out by Locke. And he is able to get away. A deep punt to Ward, fielded at the 15, outside the numbers. Trying to work that right sideline where he'll be shoved out of bounds at the 22. It's a 54-yard punt. There is a flag. Hear the block in the back there. 28 of the Commanders.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Cedar team, number 28, 10-yard penalty from the end of the return. It's 1st down, San Antonio. Timeout on the...
And one of Marvin's men, Deron Smith, with a pick 6, giving the Commanders a 6-0 lead at Sun Devil Stadium.
Free, 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 free. Free, free, free. Free, 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 free.
Free. Free, free, free.
That's right. TurboTax Free is free. Free, 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 free.
6-0 Commanders ahead of the Hotshots. Skycam is brought to you tonight by Wheels Up at historic Sun Devil Stadium, opened in 1958, longtime site of the Fiesta Bowl. Logan Woodside, another one of your men, Marvin, back out there to quarterback these Commanders.
Well, if you're the starting quarterback, you'd like to get, when you have a 7-point lead or 8-point lead going into the game.
And Woodside, 2 touchdowns to 5 interceptions on the season. And they lead on the run last week. They'll open up with a pass, though, and quick to his tight end, Cam Clear. On the first offensive play, goes for 3. Eric Dargan with the tackle there for the Hotshots. It'll be a 2nd and 7.
Coach Mike Riley talked about this with us, is the fact that them win early downs. That's the key to their success, win early down, and that's why they're doing so well on 3rd down, is their 3rd downs are always so manageable.
Heavy with the tight ends. You see Rodriguez, the H-back there outside of Clear. Coach Riley saying loves how versatile Clear is. catch the pass, block, and here's our first carry for Farrow, your record holder in the Alliance for a single game rushing total. 142 last week. Sterling Moore with the tackle. It goes for 5 and will bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Rod Woodson talked about that in the opening, is how effective Farrow has been all season. But Sterling Moore has been one of these guys, standout player on defense, that really, on the hotshots defense, that's really earning an opportunity to have a chance to get back in the National Football League.
Someone with a wealth of NFL experience, Moore, 75 games. And Woodside now, hands off to Farrow, trying to get the edge, and second effort's going to get him there after contact. He needed 1, he picked up 2. Will Sutton, fear of the fork, an Arizona State alumnus, with the tackle there.
Nice job, though. Great pads by that offensive front. Their pads down below the defense, and they just needed the space. They got big Will Sutton. They can move him, and they run for the first down.
This is what they did last week against Birmingham. They started a drive, their first offensive drive at their own 1. It covered 21 plays in 10 minutes. They just grind out. They stay on schedule and grind out multiple first downs on their drives. Then Woodside to pass, has time. And that ball nearly intercepted, but taken away from right by Evan Rodriguez.
Going on the field is a catch. It's 2nd down.
And that is an 8-yard completion for Woodside. It'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, great job here. Good ball, good location by Logan, where he puts the ball right on the tight end. Tight end's able to use his body and shield and work away, keep the defender off of it.
Delayed handoff goes to Farrow, and like we saw all last week, just tough to bring that guy down on first contact. Raheem Moore does it after a gain of 6 and another first down.
Yeah, Raheem Moore does a nice job of fitting up in there in support, making a tackle. But again, what has happened, the first 2 series possession here with the Commanders is them throwing the football on first down and making second down much more manageable.
Farrow comes into this one with 280 yards rushing on the season, 142 of them last week. 3 carries right now for 13 yards.
Good.
Motion man is DeMarcus Ayers. And again, a handoff. This time it goes to Trey Williams for 4 yards. Stay on schedule, 2nd and 6. Tackled by Rakeem Yates. Trey, a 5-star high school stud out of Spring, Texas.
Yeah, he's one of the big men in the middle of this defense for the hotshots. It's played well for them this entire season, along with Will Sutton up front.
Trey Williams stays in it back.
Hey, 32 Zeus. 32 Zeus, here we go. Hey, Ryan. Bingo, son.
Gets that snap off just in time. Hands to Williams. Trying to break a tackle. Spins away from another one. Somehow manages to keep his feet and make something out of nothing. Niles Morgan with the tackle. Should have been a loss of 2 instead, Coach. A gain of 3.
Yeah, really nice job. Just individual effort by Trey Williams there, making the defenders miss. You saw with the reduced side of the defense, the cornerback being right on the line of scrimmage, he makes him miss as they come out as the ball winds back.
So this is something the Hotshots have been determined to improve, and that is 3rd down defense, 6th in the Alliance, allowing opponents to convert nearly 40% of them. Looking to get the Commanders off the field. All kinds of time for Woodside, and he's going to gain the sticks. It is a completion for 6 yards. Niles Morgan with the tackle, but not before Mikhail McKay can get that first down.
Really a nice look here, Matt. You see the shallow cross concept working there. He sits down, zone defense. Again, what the receivers got to read is man-to-man or zone defense. He sits down right in the open area. Logan Woodside puts the ball right on him.
Woodside doing a good job of spreading the ball around through 4+ games now. Kenneth Farrow back in at back.
Bingo, son.
It'll be a Farrow carry. Shots were ready for that. They'll drop him for a loss of 3. Eric Dargan, the first hot shot there, and Niles Morgan cleaned it up.
Also big number 91, Marcus Hardison, also ASU Sun Devil. We drafted in Cincinnati also. Does a great job with disruption, knocking the line of scrimmage back, enabling Darden to get up and make a nice tackle.
San Antonio been able to stay on schedule, positive yardage on every down. See what they do here with a 2nd and 12. And you see Trey Williams back in. Had a nice 12-yard touchdown run last week that was the difference in the contest against the Iron. Picks up the blitz there and going deep. Caught. Woodside. Down to McKay. Touchdown Commanders. 55-yard strike.
Matt, when we saw the formation with the tight ends in there tight, we're going to see the replay here.
Flag on the field too, Coach.
There's an arm.
We'll check out, see what this penalty is.
See if this one's
Personal
coming back.
foul between the passer.
It is not.
Defense, number 56. Result of the play is a touchdown. 15-yard penalty. Forced on Arizona's possession.
So Brandon Cruz there with the call.
You see the tight ends here blocking. They're able to protect. And again, the ball going vertically down the field with the wide receiver. Nice job. Good throw and catch by Logan. Nice job. Really good setup. Logan hits his back foot and lets it go. He's lifted up off the ground there a little bit. It's all right.
A little bit.
That ball goes in the end zone. You feel good about that.
That was Deshaun Downey. Mikhail McKay's second touchdown reception of the season. Logan Woodside's third touchdown pass. Now Farrow in for the two-point conversion.
Bingo, check.
And it'll be a keeper for Woodside, and he dives toward the line. And they will say he got it, so two-point conversion is good. As Woodside flexes out, and the Commanders extend their lead to 14-0.
Yeah, nice job there, bud.
There's the touchdown strike. Mikhail McKay hauls it in. The third touchdown pass for Logan Woodside gives the Commanders a 14-0 lead.
The Kings turning up the heat and bringing the spice with these spicy nuggets, filled with juicy white meat and priced at $10 for $1.49. A deal so hot you can taste it. 10 spicy or original nuggets for $1.49. Only at Burger King.
When you rent a car on Turo, you're renting from a real person. No shuttle rides, no waiting in line, and no wandering a car lot. This is better than your typical car rental. This is Turo. Download the app today.
They got players, but we got better ones. All right? They got players, but we got better ones. And we gonna win today. We gonna win today. Put that on me. We gonna win today. All right? Put that on me. We gonna win today. Let's go, man. Work hard and laugh. That's the mantra, right? It's always easier to work hard and laugh together. We are sticking together. Everybody understand that? Yes, sir. From start to finish, we're going fast and we're staying together 100% all the way through the finish line. Everybody understand? Yes, sir. Let's go get after some ass. Let's go. Let's go.
You know, Matt, Steven Johnson's inactive today, but he's been that leader of this defensive football team, the entire football team. And again, as he goes through in his mantra, and then Coach Neuheisel's work hard and laugh. Let's go have fun, but let's go win.
And of course, because of the penalty on the late hit there, hotshots backed up to their own 12. Presley trying to get that corner, cannot. Dropped for no gain by Nick Temple.
Yeah, it's really not the way they scripted this game to begin, down 14-0 like this.
You mentioned Steven Johnson. You and the defensive coordinator, Nick Eliotti, were talking about him and said he's their best player.
Yeah, he's their best player. He's their leader. They've had some guys step up in his absence, but they miss him.
Tried to give it a go in warm-ups tonight, but that hamstring still bothering him, and boy, do they miss him. As you see, hotshots trail 14-0.
Rhinos, go!
Then they try to do it on the ground. Presley, Danson, and Darton. It'll go for 3. Sean Washington with the tackle. That'll bring up a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, you know, as this Commanders defense, Sean Washington has just been known so much for his pass rush, but you see him doing a great job there in the running game up front. And again, these guys, they have great linebackers. Lanning, Temple do a great job on this defensive group.
I think you're underselling it a little bit. Sean Washington known for that hit on Michael Bercovici that was heard around the world to get the Alliance started in week 1. Shotgun, Wolford, able to elude pressure. He's going to keep it, and he's got the first down. Slides to safety at the 28-yard line. Duke Thomas there, but it's a gain of 17 for Wolford.
Again, nice job here. John Wolford convert 3rd downs. Doesn't have as he goes through his progression. Receivers cover, gets flushed out of the pocket, puts the ball down, and runs for the first down.
Right back at it with that tempo. Right sideline for Marquise Bundy, his first catch of the game. Duke Thomas in coverage. It's a gain of 8. And we'll bring up 2nd and 2. See if this hotshots offense can get in rhythm after so many slow starts so far this season. Talk about not being able to get off the field on 3rd down. They are last in time of possession. And again, they'll be faced with another 3rd down. Justin Stockton with the carry, gains 1.
Well, that time of possession, Matt, kind of gets thrown off sync a little bit when you're going and snapping the ball as quick as they are. But as long as you're converting 3rd downs, then you feel good about it.
Think about Chip Kelly's Oregon teams.
That's right.
They would have a time of possession of about 15 minutes. And they'd put 80 points on it.
There's pluses and minuses to all that, but the main thing, as we know, is the score. In the last 2 weeks, they haven't been as productive scoring.
So a 3rd and 1 here.
3rd and 1, they're going to spread it out and get isolation.
And we got a flag.
They're going to get called for 12 people in the huddle, I believe.
Again, Brandon Cruz, our referee.
We broke the huddle, yeah.
No discussion about it.
Yep.
It's kind of like no harm, no foul, right?
There's no foul on the play for illegal substitution. The offense had broke the huddle and exchanged the 12th player for the other player. It's 3rd down.
You see, John Wolford asking the official there, what is my play clock at, though? That's the thing he's concerned. So he's got a 25-second play clock here. See if they go. They come out in the spread formation once again. Again, they're going to get some kind of isolation on these interior slots.
And again, we got whistles.
This is the first time out of the half for San Antonio. Timeout on the field.
They will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. Commanders on top of the hotshots, 14-0 in Tempe.
This room definitely needs a rug. Something to take it from okay to OMG. I found the perfect rug at the perfect price here at home, where you'll find every style with the biggest selection at the best prices.
Well, my parents met in Texas. Then they moved to Washington. They had me at Fort Knox. They keep all the gold there. After that, we moved to Georgia for a couple years. Then we spent some time in Korea. Seaweed snack. Ew. And now we live here for good.
Our members call many places home.
Oh, lots of questions.
So we made owning a home easier. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Home team highlights are brought to you by At Home, the home decor superstore. You see the hotshots, they've got the numbers. 2nd in points and offense, nearly 350 yards per game, 1st in 2-point conversions. But coach in an early 14-0 hold here with 2 minutes left in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, we said it earlier. It's not the script they wanted to have, but it is where they are. And so they just got to put positive plays on top of positive plays. So let's make some first downs, and then let's make a chunk play down the field. They've got the ability to do that.
Got a tough one ahead of them. Undefeated Orlando awaits in Orlando next week. Winner of this contest will join the Fleet atop the Western Conference in first place with a 3-2 record. Pistol formation. Handoff. And lowering his shoulder is Stockton. Ball comes out. Commanders say they have it. And they do.
On the field. Fumble recovered by the defense. It's 1st down, San Antonio.
Jaron Elliott, the longtime Green Bay Packer, comes up with the recovery.
Well, we're being repetitive here, Matt. It's not the start you want. 2 turnovers in the 1st quarter of the football game, and you're already down 14-0.
And how about Joe Lanny putting that shoulder pad right on the ball to knock it out? Lanny, an undrafted free agent by the Cowboys in 2018. One of the better stories in the Alliance. Two-way player in college at Iowa State, was their starting quarterback, became their starting middle backer his senior year, and just led the team in tackles and was an All-American.
One of the things we've seen from these Alliance offenses, their ability to take shots early when they get turnovers like this.
No gain there on the first carry. Raheem Yates to hold Kenneth Farrow to no gain.
Yates will harness there as part of the play, but Harness has really stepped up and played a nice couple games with the absence of Steven Johnson.
Yates played at Nevada. 23 tackles for loss, and you see that on display there. So Woodside already with a touchdown pass and a 2nd and 10 here on the hot shot side of the field. Looking left, throwing left. Making the catch is McKay, who's got that touchdown already. Extends for the first down marker. See where they spot it. Looks like they'll give it to him. Robert Nelson with the tackle. It'll be a gain of 10.
You really like how McKay catches the football in his hands. It was really on display on that play, and then is able to extend out and make the first down by getting the ball out over the line of the game.
Latest college ball at Arkansas and Cincinnati. 19 touchdowns in his college career. Most recently with Dallas, their practice squad. Inside under center. Works his progressions, throws left, and snatched out of the air by Greg Ward. Eric Dargan with the tackle, but not before. The Commanders pick up another 13 yards.
Yeah, you got a nice job here coming in off the right. Greg Ward coming in motion and working the ball over and inside. All the way across the field. Great job there.
Head coach Mike Riley talking about how impressed he has been with Greg Ward making that conversion from quarterback to wide receiver.
Hey, pop.
Not only an athlete, but just super savvy. Pistol formation, takes the handoff inside, just outside the reach.
This is the end of the first quarter.
Robert Nelson in coverage.
Field.
And that is the end of the first quarter. San Antonio threatening again, already up 14-0, a pick six and a 55-yard strike for the Commanders. Have them on top of the hotshots in Tempe, 14-0. We'll be back with more Alliance action in a minute.
It's happening. In just days, Publishers Clearinghouse will be ready to award $7,000 a week for life.
Wow, that is nice.
$7,000 a week after week. For life. Don't miss your last chance to win. Go to PCH.com and enter before it's too late. Wow. Hurry, the big day is almost here. April 26th, you could win $7,000 a week for life.
Welcome to the 100th season of the National Football League. Tonight is not about the league. Tonight is about football. It's about the players. It's about the fans. He's open. Russ?
With Coach Lewis, Matt Smith here. The Alliance final contest of Week 5, and the Commanders out to a dominating 14-0 start, Coach. And look at third downs, and it's been the bugaboo for the hotshots again.
Yeah, and you mentioned in the last with Greg Ward and his play going across the field, but what impressed me, Mike Riley said about him, his ability or his want to go in there and block. And, a guy who played quarterback at Houston and his making the transition now and his ability to throw his body around, go in there and block, and help them in the run game on these tough yards.
Talk about becoming a quarterback's best friend. You start blocking in the run game, you start seeing more balls. I work for the Chargers. I get to see it every week with Keenan Allen, one of the best blocking receivers in the league. And boy, you want to talk about making a difference.
Yeah, it makes a difference, and it just prevents more opportunity for you.
So a 2nd and 10 with a 14-0 lead. Woodside already with one touchdown pass today to McKay. Throws right. And that is, you can't go broke taking a profit type of throw. 2 yards. Bring up a 3rd and 8. Sterling Moore in the coverage.
Yeah, they really do a nice job of switching there. They work basically trying to look for a coverage. They didn't get the coverage really they wanted there. They were looking for more of a quarters type coverage. They got a 3-deep zone with a man in the middle, and so they had to take the ball outside. Logan did.
See if the Commanders can stay perfect on third down. 2 of 2 thus far. This is going to be the longest third down conversion attempt of the day in the red zone. They are 4 of 16 converting touchdowns in the red zone this season. Flush from the pocket. Woodside going to tuck and run, and he is going to be stopped short. About a yard short. Dargan there to make the stop. They needed 8. He got 7.
Yeah, you know, big decision here by Mike Riley, and I imagine he's going to go for it here. I think they've got a lead right now, 2-touchdown lead. Let's go for it. Let's put this game away early if we can.
They've gone for it on fourth down 4 times so far this season. They've made it once.
And their defense is playing well. If they don't make it here, the defense has the hot shots backed up.
The flip side of that is the Arizona defense. They've allowed their opponents to convert 50% of their fourth downs. Snap. Lowers his shoulder, does Farrow, and spins for the first down. Needed 1, got 2, so it'll be first and goal from the 4.
Right. You would expect the leading rusher in the league to be able to pick it up on 4th and 1. Does a nice job there, Ken Farrow.
Farrow now 7 carries for 15 yards. Get a look at it again. They needed 1.
Really nice job here. Really good job. You see the down blocks and him working off the down blocks, and he's going to run over the unblocked defender, and he does a nice job running over the defensive back.
There's Evan Rodriguez. We mentioned Mike Riley told us their tight ends do a heck of a job blocking. Big one there for his H-back. Hand off to Farrow. Stutter steps. Pushes the pile forward. Still on his feet. Inside the 2 to the 1. It's a gain of 3. It'll be second and goal from the 1. The Commanders looking to build on their 14-0 lead.
You know, we talked about Ken Farrow and what he's doing as a runner. Logan Woodside, his pluses and minuses. But this offensive front group and the tight ends, like you mentioned, they're doing a great job. A little tempo here by the Commanders going right to the line of scrimmage.
Takes the carry, pushes the pile forward. He's near the goal line, waiting for a signal.
That's a big guy's touchdown. That's a big guy touchdown.
You know what Woodside thinks. Touchdown.
Early on the field is a touchdown.
With his 3rd touchdown run of the season. Here's a look at it from up top.
We'll take a look at that line down here, and we'll see it. Oh, I'm not a very good drawer there. There we go. Good job there. Pushing over, push over, touchdown. Nice job there again. That's for the big guys. When you give them an opportunity to get back down and push and win like that, that's what they're looking for.
9 plays, 38 yards, covers 4 minutes, 35 seconds, and a 1-yard dive from Kenneth Farrow. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the season, coming off his Offensive Player of the Week performance at 142 rushing yards. So now they go for 2 again. See the 2 tight ends to the right side of that line. It's going to be Farrow, and this time he's going to be stuck right in the middle of that line.
Well, Matt, that's really the same play they ran last time where Logan kept it.
So Bo Harness prevents the 2-point conversion, but San Antonio goes on top of Arizona 20-0.
There are places in this world that bring things back.
On April 5th.
That cat was dead.
Cheers.
Based on the novel by Stephen King.
I know what you're thinking of doing, but then Joe come back the same.
Daddy.
The author of It and The Shining.
Sometimes dead is better.
Pet Cemetery, directed by Kevin Kolsch and Dennis Widmeyer.
Weekdays on NFL Network. Check out what critics have called the best morning show on sports television and legit entertaining. Good Morning Football. Weekdays at 7 only on NFL Network. San Antonio with a big victory last week against that stingy defense in Birmingham, 12-11. And here they already got 20 points in the first half, 12 of them coming off turnovers, Coach.
Yeah, anytime you can do that, that's big.
Mike Riley and Rick Neuheisel, a bit of a rubber game here. They went 2-2 against each other. UCLA and Oregon State, Pac-10/12 battles. And this pass complete to Tim Cook for 8 yards. Danny has a Chukwu with the tackle there, so 2nd and 2 for John Wolford.
You know, they're staying in their tempo offense, but they really have to just continue to push the ball down the field, be positive, and make first downs, and eventually get in the red end zone and score.
Handoff. And this time they got first down yardage. Again, it's Tim Cook. Tackled by Darnell Leslie. That's a gain of 10 for Cook, who comes into this one with just 88 rushing yards on the season.
Yeah, but Tim Cook in their second game of the season in the fourth quarter really did a great job in their big win in running the football.
Rhinos, go!
You go right back to tempo, pistol formation. Cook stays in, running behind his pads, as they like to say, and he's going to pick up 7. I think it's 6 there. Darnell Leslie again with the tackle.
In week 2 when they beat Memphis. Really nice job again, blocking the double team. Anytime you can put double team up in there and put the same color jersey up in, you're going to have a productive play.
Now we're starting to see that tempo that Rick Neuheisel mentioned he wanted to get more of this week. It's a keeper, and Wolford whips it out to get Rashad Ross involved.
Now, Matt, that's the real RPO game there now. You've got to run to the offensive right, quarterback coming out left. He's got him. Now I'm going to throw it out to the wide receiver. That's the triple option at this finest.
C. Ross leads the Alliance in touchdown receptions. Bosby.
So he doesn't like the numbers out to his right, comes back to the left, and then throws the ball out to the wide receiver.
So now trying to get some momentum here. Rick Neuheisel's hot shots. Fakes the handoff. Goes out to the other side. Martino now with an 8-yard grab. Tackled by Leslie.
Nice job again by Martino. But again, we haven't heard from number 15, Rashad Ross, yet.
Ross with just 2 catches for 14 yards. Still waiting for that big play we're so used to seeing. And this time he'll hand it off. And Cook going to pick up the first down. Needed 2. He gets 6 before Deion Barnes can bring him down. Barnes out of Philadelphia. Played at Penn State.
Really important drive here, and you see the hotshots doing a nice job with it.
Finally, on the Commander's side,
double move.
Now Wolford pushed out of the pocket, rolls to his right, and just dumps it off, gets rid of it. Need to play another play. Arthur Miley in pursuit.
Yeah, so many times the offensive play caller, they get to a first down play, and let's take a shot. We got the ball where we can take a shot into the end zone. You saw the double move out to the offensive left.
We've seen on this drive Tim Cook, most recently with the Jacksonville Jaguars in the preseason, and now he gets a breather. Jarrell Presley comes back in. He has been their bell cow back so far this season.
56.
Whistles stop the play.
I think the Commanders might have 12 on the field there. There's a lot of guys in red shirts over there. That's all I can tell you.
Defense, 5-yard penalty, 2nd down.
Breaks in favor of the hot shots, so they pick up 5. It'll be a 2nd and 5 now. Again, finally managing their way to the San Antonio side of the field.
See, Jim Grove there. Jim Grove.
Yeah. Remember him as the ACC Coach of the Year back in 2006. He's also the MAC Coach of the Year when he was at Ohio.
Lock it down.
This team is first in the NFL with sacks. Came into this one with 14. And Wolford going to be flush. Rolling to his left. Now throws it up top. Intercepted. Picked off by Devontae Bosby. And again, turnovers halt the hot shots.
Yeah, really a poor decision there by John Wolford. You know, you're outside the pocket. If you're going to throw the ball, you can't throw a deep ball short. You got to throw the ball out over the top where your guy is the only one that has an opportunity to go get the football.
So another turnover for the Hotshots prevents them from cutting into the Commander lead. They lead 20-0 at Sun Devil Stadium.
I've been a soldier for 3 years. I've scaled the toughest terrain and faced plenty of my fears as part of my training. And for the past 2 years, I've been a Navy Federal member. So even out here, I can pay securely with mobile pay. Linked to my free checking account.
I don't know about this. It's...
What did you say?
She said I don't know about that.
I couldn't hear my helmet.
Your ears are completely exposed.
Yes.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
For the first time in the history of pro sports, here's the app as fast as every player in the game. The Alliance app delivers revolutionary technology, real-time play-by-play gaming, instant interactivity. Truly a game changer. Get the Alliance app today. Live predictive gaming at full speed. Call the plays. Unprecedented and at your fingertips. Available on the App Store and Google Play.
And that app, #1 in both the Google and Apple stores. If you download it now, all sorts of features. See what you can find and enjoy. John Wolford there having a rough go of it so far today. 7 of 12 for 59 yards and 2 interceptions. That one crucial as they had some momentum finally on an offensive drive.
Now we're 20 minutes into the game. They've had 3 turnovers already. It's tough to overcome.
This handoff goes to Williams, who's checked in at back. He'll pick up 2. Now, you drafted Logan Woodside here with Cincinnati. What'd you like about him? What stood out?
Well, the thing that you really like about Logan, his competitiveness. He does work hard at the game, and he has a bigger arm than a guy of his stature, so he can throw the football down the field accurately.
6'1", 213 pounds. He led the NCAA with 45 touchdown passes at Toledo back in 2016. So he can light it up. He's done that today. Flying through that line is Raheem Yates for a loss of 2.
Yeah, former NFL quarterback Bruce Gradkowski, also a Toledo graduate, really one of his mentors. Nice job. That's great penetration there through number 92. Yates again coming back, making a play in the backfield, just beating one-on-one blocks. That's how they're going to have to get back in this football game, is individuals making football plays.
Here we go.
On 3rd down today, 2 of 3 are the Commanders. This one a 3rd and 10. Inside, under pressure, he's going to go down. First sack of the day for the Hotshots. And it's Deshaun Downey with his 3rd sack of the season. It's a loss of 1, and the Commanders will have to punt 3 and out.
Yeah, they end up as they get into 3rd down defense, one of the things is they end up in a man-to-man situation, and they take away his first progression, and then just the pressure causes him to have to run with the football.
See if Hotshots can make something happen here. They get themselves a short field, punted away by Zema. And fielded at the 45. No fair catch signaled for by Holloman. Hotshots going to try to get on the board when we return. 7:30 left in the half. They trail 20-0 at Sun Devil Stadium.
Have a seat. Hey, where's the food? What kind of meeting is this?
There's no food. We just said that so you would show up.
What? No food?
There's someone we think you should talk to.
Hey, Dan, your coworkers told me you haven't done your taxes. I just want to say, you can call a TurboTax Live CPA for help. We'll help you get your refund and get back to your life.
You'd really do that for me?
Yeah, Dan. It's literally my job.
Thanks, guys.
So there's no snacks, nothing.
I brought kale.
TurboTax Live, now with CPAs on demand.
NFL Total Access, your live nightly home for off-season NFL coverage with all the latest news and expert analysis. NFL Total Access, weeknights at 7, live on NFL Network. Early story of this contest, Coach, has been turnovers. 3 of them for the Hotshots, 2 interceptions and a fumble.
Alluded to this in the opening is, we were looking to make sure Logan Woodside took care of the ball, and here today, John Wolford has been careless with the football, and with the 2 interceptions and a fumble.
Wolford came into this one with 8 touchdowns to just 3 interceptions, and you see both of them.
Both of them on plays that he can do better with. He underthrows the ball, and he throws the ball back across his body.
So a big drive here, see if they can get a score and a 2-point conversion. Get on the board, perhaps with some momentum.
Yeah, this is an important drive for him, Matt. Get a touchdown in there before halftime and cut this lead.
And the Commanders will start the second half with possession. Tim Cook back in there.
See the defense shifting with the running back.
Handoff goes to Cook, and there is nowhere for him to go. He's going to spin forward. He'll still lose yardage. Tyrone Holmes with the tackle and a loss of 2.
Yeah, with this run-pass option running game, a lot of times the defense wants to have the defensive tackle aligned to the same side of the running back, and you saw as the running back shifted over, the defensive tackle flipped over.
Look at the first 2 weeks for the Hotshots. They averaged 29 points per game. Last 2 weeks, they've averaged 13. Second and 11. Handoff goes to Cook again. He'll pick up 3. Holmes brings him down. Holmes out of Montana, your 2015 FCS Defensive Player of the Year for the Commanders.
Yeah, the penetration again up front. And as he hands the football off, there's nowhere for the back to go. The back can't make this cut. So to a critical 3rd down again here, Matt. 3rd and 9.
2 of 5 on 3rd down. Jarrell Presley now on that back on the left of Wolford. Wolford puts it up, pops off the hands and intercepted. Off the hands of Martino and into the hands of Deron Smith, who already has a pick 6. 3rd interception for Wolford, and there are still 6 minutes left here in the first half.
Well, you see as John's going to make the ball, trying to get the ball inside there to Rashad Ross. Off the break, and then number 84 coming in also on this play is Martino, and it goes off Martino's hands. Ross was the clear, and Martino coming in behind.
Have a day, Deron Smith. 2nd interception, and again, one of them was a 57-yard pick 6. Put the Commanders on the board.
Yeah, that's a frustrating thing for the quarterback, but he's going to have to overcome this.
He's one of the best looking quarterbacks the first couple weeks, and ever since he got banged up in Salt Lake, it's been a bit of a struggle for Wolford. Play action now for Woodside. Taking a deep shot, has a man caught. Alonzo Moore all the way into the red zone before Shaquille Richardson can bring him down. And that play action has been working today for Mike Riley's bunch.
Yeah, really nice job. Again, we talked about Logan Woodside's arm, his arm strength. Does a great job with the play action pass and then the protection. You see that protection there, enable him to step up and release the ball downfield.
And Moore with the 57-yard grab. How about Logan Woodside? 8 of 9 for 153 yards and a touchdown. Last week, he just had 106 yards passing.
And Logan's been about 50% all season.
Now back to the ground for Trey Williams. King Yates with the tackle, a loss of 2. It's something you highlighted before the game got started, Coach, that Logan comfortable doing whatever Mike Riley asks of him, and looks like he's asking him to air it out here today.
Well, he's taken 2 big balls down the field, but they've done a nice job of protecting him to enable him to step into the throw and launch the ball up over the top.
Last week completed just 44% of his passes, as you mentioned, 8 of 9 here this evening. Pistol formation now with Williams. Williams going to dance, dart, breaks a tackle, streaks toward the end zone, and he might have crawled in. It's a gain of 9. Raheem Yates there to stop him. It'll be a 1st and goal for the Commanders.
Well, I think our orange first down line got him there, Matt. I think otherwise he scores. I think he stumbles over that make-believe line on the screen. Again, this is tough combination. Is Logan Woodside throwing the football productively, and the running game of the Commanders, we know how effective it is.
Again, coming in, we got a timeout here for the Commanders. They had struggled in the red zone.
Timeout, San Antonio. 30-second timeout.
So Mike Riley going to discuss it in conjunction with Navy Federal Credit Union. The Alliance is proud to be staging a military seat upgrade program where families each week are able to upgrade their seats on game day in recognition of their service.
You know, they've been averaging 152 yards a game rushing, and you combine that with how Logan Woodside is playing today in the pass game, you know, that's a great recipe for success. And obviously the turnovers that the Hotshots have had haven't helped us at all.
Last week they had a 1st and goal from the 1. Didn't get it. Penalty gave them another 1st and goal from the 1 against Birmingham. Didn't get it. Settled for a field goal. So no doubt want to work on this goal-to-go offense here today. Already got 1 touchdown in the red zone today.
the I formation here.
Here's Evan Rodriguez. There's that fullback. Hand off to Williams. He's looking to bounce and nowhere to go. He's going to lose yardage. 2-yard loss. A collection of hotshots there to stop him, led by Shaq Richardson and Kieran Williams.
Yeah, really nice job of defense here. You see, again, defeating the blocks at the point of attack. Great job at defeating the blocks. Shoulders square, nowhere to go.
This diving tackle by Trent Thompson there as well.
Well, Rod Woodson talked about with Farrell about him. Shoulders pointed up the field. I think that's true for all running backs.
So Williams stays in. Had that big touchdown last week that got him the win at Birmingham. Woodside to throw. Wide open. Touchdown.
Yeah, really impressed with this Commanders offense and passing game today. They're doing a really nice job of working the crossing routes and Logan going through his progression and finding the open receivers. You can see as he works through here, they're going to work together. Here. He's going to come across here, one here, and he loses the defender right there. Nice job.
Touchdown, Steely Reed, his first reception of his Alliance career, and it goes for a touchdown. You see 5 plays, 70 yards. Just 2 minutes, 41 seconds. Now to go for 2, Farrow in at running back.
You see the bunch over here.
That's where he's looking. Now goes through his progression. Swatted down by Scooby Wright. He had Ward open in the end zone, but Wright recognized and knocked it down, so they prevent the 2-point conversion. We got 3:36 left in the half. See if Arizona can get on the board.
Yeah, you know, you go in this game and 4 turnovers by your offense already, and you're sitting there 26-0. You got to bring the whole group together. Coach Neuheisel and his entire coaching staff, hey, boy, let's go, man, let's go.
And you see John Wolford will come back out with those 3 interceptions. Rick Neuheisel, a standout high school quarterback here, won a state championship just right up the road at McClintock High.
Yeah, this is a gut check here now. We got to get going.
Still have all 3 timeouts. Start at their own 25.
Lady! Lady, high!
Over the air. Wolford rolls right. Throws low, but pass hauled in by Connor Hamlet. As a Chukwu with the tackle. It'll be a 2nd and 2 after a gain of 8.
Yeah, again, outside pressure. John Wolford's got to step up into the pocket, step up, avoid, and make a throw.
Stay.
Tim Cook in now at running back. Takes the handoff. And he'll pick up the first down and then some. Gain of 7 and a first down as we work our way toward that 2-minute warning as a Chukwu with the tackle.
You know, the Hotshots offense, they're prepared for this, though. They play from without the huddle all the time, so they ought to be good in this 2-minute offense during the
Hotshots averaging just about 4 yards per rush, and now over the middle, Cook can't handle it, and nearly intercepted as Chukwu had his head down and hit him in the shoulder pad there.
Well, that's one of the ironic things in this game thus far, is the Commanders came in tied for the league lead with 12 drop passes, but it's the Hotshots today that have had balls go off their hands that are really hurting them today in this football game.
Thrown a little bit behind Cook. So a 2nd and 10 for Wolford. And you see the stat line there, just 8 of 15 for 67 yards and 3 picks. Terrell Presley in at back. Wolford dumps it off to Presley. He's got some room. And manages to truck a defender there. Push Zach Sanchez to the ground to pick up 12. But there is a flag. Mbu and as a Chukwu with the tackle.
Holding. Offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
It's the left tackle, Malcolm Bunch.
Yeah, that's unfortunate here now. He's got him here locked up, takes him down to the ground. And, you know, sometimes a big man just overpowers the other guy, you know? That's what my players used to tell me. Coach, I just blocked him.
Bunch out of UCLA, just like Neuheisel. And all that positive momentum now, a 2nd and 20 as the clock continues to run. Could be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
Well, they want to get this one off before the 2-minute warning when you're behind like this.
Delayed handoff, and Cook slips. When it rains, it pours. It's a loss of 4. And we'll take a break at the 2-minute warning here. Commanders all over the hotshots, 26-0 in Tempe.
Here at Topgolf, the grass is greener on our side of the fence.
But you guys don't have grass.
True, but we have buckets of beer instead of buckets of balls. You like that? And our high-tech tee-offs let you know exactly how far you hit your 7-iron.
So I can bring my own pucks.
How else are you going to beat your buddy Dave? Now tuck your shirt in and put your spikes on. I'm kidding. In fact, go nuts. Bet on yourself, talk a big game, score high.
You mean score low?
Score however, because this is Topgolf. This is everyone's game.
Stay tuned for the Alliance All Access Halftime Report with Alex Flanagan, Rob Woodson, Sean O'Hara, and Cynthia Freeland. Sean going to break down today's action. Memphis and Atlanta going at it. And how about that Salt Lake San Diego Instant Classic? With Coach Marvin Lewis and Smith here.
Yeah, man, I went to the bathroom and looked up, and the score changed in that game last night.
That was something, wasn't it? What a fun one. Also earlier today, that Memphis-Atlanta game, a whole lot of fun. And now Wolford throws it high, nearly intercepted, intended for Presley. Ryan Stewart in the coverage, and a 4th and 23. And again, Arizona going to have to punt it away. Jeff Locke back out.
I was going to tell you before the play, I was going to let you call that play on 3rd and 23. That's your call.
Sure. Not only do I not have a playbook, if I did, I specifically would not have a 3rd and 23 down 26-0. That's a tough one.
Oh, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
I'm guessing that's one you don't want in your playbook.
Don't want to have.
Another low snap for Locke, but he's able to get it away. Coming up to receive it is Ward. And able to break 1 tackle and a 2nd, but not a 3rd as he's dropped by Scooby Wright. I'm sorry, make that Tyrone Holmes be weird if Scooby tackled his own player.
Scooby Wright, played University of Arizona, won every award in college football, drafted by the Cleveland Browns, played a lot of games up there in Cleveland, and trying to earn his opportunity to get back in the National Football League.
Scooby had that leg injury after he led the NCAA in tackles. Had 164 in 2014. Great player at the University of Arizona.
Swing.
Aaron Green in at back.
Bingo, shot.
Inside all kinds of time. Wide open left sideline as DeMarcus Ayers. And that is Ayers' first catch of the day. 19 yards.
Yeah, really good job by Logan. As you see, good poise in the pocket, works up the field, keeps his vision here. Nice job, delivers a nice catchable ball on the sideline. Ayers is wondering why I step out of bounds so early, though.
Inside now, 10 of 11 for 177 yards in the 2 scores you see there. And how about 7 different receivers with a catch? Really spreading it around. Again, a lot of time, middle of the field, pass caught by Mikhail McKay.
Nice hustle by Carl Bradford coming back in, making the play on the tackle. One of the 4 rushers coming back and making the play on the receiver down the field.
Stone Teahema with the tackle there for the Hotshots. Remember, Commanders will start the second half with possession as well. They won the coin toss and deferred. That opening possession was a pick 6. Handoff goes to Aaron Green, who picks up the first down. Gain of 3. They needed 2. Now under a minute. San Antonio with 1 timeout.
Just 1 timeout left. So again, Coach Riley's reminding Logan now, we're on the verge of a whack at a field goal now. Let's take care of this thing. When we're in field goal position, let's take care of it.
High snap. Woodside has it, low throw, and that is caught by Steely Redden.
Nice job again on the crossing route. They've really majored today in a lot of these crossing routes with the follow by the wide receiver or the shallow cross from the other side.
Redden came in. Reed, I should say, came in with no catches. Already has a touchdown grab.
Take a shot down the end zone
shot.
here.
Overthrows DeMarcus Ayers, and he took a hit. You could hear it on the mic. Dexter McDougal in coverage there.
Yeah, I think one of the things that's happened over the last weekend of the Alliance is they're really calling these hits on the quarterback a lot closer this weekend.
First down.
The defensive players are going to have to adjust.
It's Kalen Burnett.
Yeah, you know, this is you
see the helmet to helmet.
Yeah, helmet to helmet. You're unblocked. You can't go up on the quarterback. Everything is a flag there. Okay, not a smart play by the hotshot.
Woodside a little slow to get up. It stops the clock.
But again, with one timeout left, they've got 16 seconds. This ball either has to get into the end zone or incomplete.
From just outside the 10-yard line. Commanders in command of this contest.
Ding it.
And that ball is fumbled as Woodside was not ready for it, and a break for the hotshots.
On the field is a recovery of a loose ball by the defense.
Well, Arizona finally got a break in this half.
Olabumi Rotimi with the recovery because Woodside was not ready.
You know, we were able to listen into Logan there. You see his head over here looking, and as he's talking, the center feels like he's signaled for the football. And again, just a miscommunication between the center and Logan.
So while it isn't a score, considering where the Commanders were set up, a bit of a break and maybe a positive you can take in.
Well, they're going to have to take it in.
You got no choice,
you got no choice, Matt.
Again, see how Woodside fares coming out of the half after taking that lick.
I would imagine Coach Newhouse is going to hand this ball off.
That's exactly what they're going to do. Presley makes that Cook, takes the hand up, and he takes a big hit. Good thing he held on to it. It's a gain of 8.
These Commanders are playing mean out there, Matt.
Score at the half, San Antonio 26, Arizona 0. Following the break, we'll take you to our NFL Network studio for the Alliance All Access Halftime Report with Alex Flanagan, Rod Woodson, Sean O'Hara, and Cynthia Freeland.
It's happening in just days. Publishers Clearinghouse will be ready to award $7,000 a week for life.
Wow, that is nice.
$7,000 a week, week after week. For life.
I'm speechless.
Don't miss your last chance to win.
Ain't amazing?
Go to PCH.com and enter before it's too late.
Wow.
Hurry. The big day is almost here. April 26th, you could win $7,000 a week for life.
The most important thing is our kids and our community.
Chicago has been hit with a major spike in gun violence.
We kind of tag teamed and said, all right, let's do something.
When I heard the stats about literacy by 4th grade being a big marker for success, I was sold.
It's really about bridging that gap with the law enforcement.
It's about laying a foundation to be able to create change and be able to change lives.
Our kids need to see somebody that look like them, that went through what they went through.
The Pro Football Hall of Fame Concert for Legends featuring Imagine Dragons, August 4th at Tom Benson Hall of Fame Stadium. Tickets are on sale now at ProFootballHof.com. Grammy Award-winning Imagine Dragons, live August 4th in Canton. Be there. Tickets are on sale now at ProFootballHof.com.
The San Antonio Commanders are feasting on turnovers in the first half of the game against the Arizona Hotshots. Deron Smith there with a beautiful return for a pick 6 to get this one started early and often for the San Antonio Commanders. Welcome into our Alliance All Access Studios. It's halftime. Alex Flanagan along with Cynthia Freeland, Rod Woodson, and Sean O'Hara. And you guys, this one is a little bit different than we expected it to go, right?
Absolutely. I mean, you think about what San Antonio's done. They've done a great job, and that quarterback played extremely well.
Yeah, the Hotshots started off to a hot mess, something that they could not afford to do. The last 2 games, they've done exactly that.
I mean, but Woodside has played, what, 12 or 13, 192 yards, 2 TDs, and McHale right here, outstanding 54-yard touchdown. He's throwing the ball extremely well for the football team. That's one of the main reasons they're winning this game right now.
And we talked about this duo kind of coming into the game of Logan Woodside, Mikel McKay, Kenneth Fair. I mean, today we're really seeing that gel for the San Antonio Commanders.
You definitely are. I think right now we talked about Farrell the second. He has played well, but Woodside has shined. He's played extremely well. He's taken some shots down the field, and that defense played really well for him.
2 passes over 50 yards, so that big play production is coming through.
And meanwhile, the hotshots quarterback, John Wolford, what is happening, Sean?
I feel like, Alex, he's pressing, and he doesn't look the same. So ever since he hurt his back against Lake a couple weeks ago, he's been forcing the issue, but he needed to be better on third down. Here's their first third down. Out of the pocket, Rod, you can't do this. You can't throw it back across your body like that.
No crossbodies.
Not in cover 4. Cannot do it.
And, of course, not just the interception, but it goes back the other way, so off to a bad start, all right? Fine. We're going to give you the ball back. You're going to find a way to battle back into the game.
Shake it off.
All right? This is the next throw outside the pocket, and this is what you would expect Wolford to excel at. He's very athletic. Another bad throw outside the pocket leads to a big interception. They also had a fumble, and then he throws a third interception, which third interception, listen, the throw may be a little bit high, but you've got to catch that football.
So, Sean, do we pull him? Do you think Rick Neuheisel makes a quarterback change?
Yeah, I think there's a good chance you could. Trevor Knight's got a big arm. He's also very athletic. He's a dual-threat quarterback, so we saw a quarterback change for Birmingham Iron yesterday. I think we could end up seeing another one.
We'll see what Rick Neuheisel is doing right now at halftime. Cynthia, what numbers stood out to you in the first half?
Well, I'm going to spin this a little bit more positively because we've seen the Commanders' defense in the past 2 weeks. 4 turnovers in the first half of this game, 3 turnovers last week against Birmingham, who was one of the best teams, if not the best team in terms of defense and offense prior to coming into this week. So they're really changing their trajectory for the season. They're on the up, and the hotshots really kind of go in the other direction.
These two teams playing to tie for first in the West, so we'll see who can get it done. In case you missed the game that had San Diego move into first place, it was an epic finish. We'll tell you about it after the break.
Well, my parents met in Texas, then they moved to Washington. They had me at Fort Knox. They keep all the gold there. After that, we moved to Georgia for a couple years. Then we spent some time in Korea. Seaweed snack. Ew. And now we live here for good.
Our members call many places home.
Oh, lots of questions.
So we made owning a home easier. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
In an era of online retail where everything is just a few clicks away, buying a car should be no different. That's why at Carvana, you can buy a car 100% online. We made it easy to browse, view, and buy from over 10,000 cars. You can even trade in your old car, all while binge watching your favorite TV show. Afterwards, we'll deliver your car to you. Or you can pick it up from one of our car vending machines. Either way, your car comes with a 7-day return policy. So grab a seat, relax in your comfy pants, and enjoy the new way to buy a car at Carvana.
This land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
In case you missed it, it was an epic finish in San Diego last night for the Fleet, with a hometown hero, a former San Diego State kicker, getting celebrated as he won it for the Fleet. Take a listen to last night's game.
Complete, stretching for the end zone. Touchdown. 2-point conversion to take the lead. Kenny Bell on the slot. Woodruff rolling out to his right, trying to buy some time, throwing it into the end zone. It's caught by Kenny Bell. 47 seconds left on the clock.
It's been a good league for kickers as we've seen them really perform under pressure. But let's talk about today's game earlier. Again, Memphis against Atlanta, and Atlanta really being able to build on something that they got their first win, you guys, last week, and now they build on that, getting their second today. Let's show you some of the highlights from that game. Sean, Aaron Murray looking really good, making his first start in a long time.
Yeah, he looked great, Alex. This offense looks completely different under Ken Zampese, spreading the football around. The biggest dramatic difference for me is third down. He's made some big-time throws, some big throws you see right here to Shantavius Jones. He also got Malachi Jones involved right here on this throw.
He made some beautiful throws, like in the perfect window, right?
Yeah, we saw him last week outside the numbers, this week inside the numbers, and then Tayron Falston with the touchdown plunge right here. Atlanta looks really sharp offensively.
They had a great running game. 129 yards on the ground, but the defense only gave up 217 total yards. They played extremely well for the football team. That's why they got their other win.
Defense looking good, and another kicker looking really good, too, for that team. Younghoe Koo, Cynthia, it comes up big, and he has all season long, really.
You ready for this? This one is actually the first time he came up big, to go 10 for 10 on the season here. And then he follows that up a little bit later with the 11 for 11, which actually brings them the win. This is the reason why.
Zach Mettenberger there, you guys, we talked about him coming in. He struggled a little bit. This play right here is setting up Younghoe Koo. It could have been a tie game, but then Younghoe on the field, 12 seconds left, kicks a very nice field goal straight ahead.
That's the 11 for 11.
Are we going to see a
backflip? We need the backflip.
Remember, this is a kid in 2017 that was cut after 4 games by the Chargers because he missed 2 of those critical kicks, and now he's performed perfectly under pressure. Okay, before we let you go, we want to remind you, Week 6, we've got a great slate of games coming your way also, and also before I tell you about that, I've got to say happy birthday. Okay, let's look at those Week 6 schedule right there. So Memphis, Salt Lake, Arizona, Orlando, that's a big one for Orlando because they're undefeated. And then San Antonio, Atlanta, I think that's shaping up to be a pretty nice game. And, of course, San Diego looking to remain, build on their great performance. Okay, now we're getting to the birthday. Ron Woodson today. It is his birthday. So
we're not going to sing.
Bringing in a few folks here.
No singing.
We know people at the NFL Network love you and want to say happy birthday to Rod.
Happy 26th.
Happy 26th.
26, that's right, baby. You know it.
I think he's actually 54, if I can tell a man's age.
Wow. I'm 54 young.
54 young. All right. Second half coming your way with Matt Money Smith and Marvin Lewis. 26-0. Let's see if the hotshots can get back into this one in the second half.
The Alliance is a dream come true, an opportunity to prove to the powers that be that you can play football. Coming up with a catch.
Pushing his weight. Does he have the feet down? He does. It's a touchdown.
It's something I've dreamed of my whole life.
Touchdown!
I love this game. It's always been a part of my family.
On the field, I'm the best defensive player in the country.
Want to bring those ups to football?
Can I jump over anything else?
Sure, try me.
What about you?
Do you know how to ATL do?
Bring it that way.
Can I bring my superpowers?
Kill him. Hey, yes.
Can I bring the heat?
Definitely bring that.
Can I bring my crew?
Bring them.
We meet again. Hey, mate. Hey, mate. You ever seen me? They still going crazy.
They're bringing it. How about you? What do you bring?
Do it like it's 4th and inches. Every play is 4th and inches.
Today I'm here to celebrate the Lone Star Rangers and head coach Jeff Ravers.
Hey, Dak, you want to toss a few? Oh, there it is. Dak to Joe. That's the money ball right there.
1, 2, 3, Rangers. Hey, let's play football.
Good luck this year.
Appreciate it. You too. I don't care at the end of the day what the score is. We're going to go fight our way to get back in it, but we are going to fight. At the end of the day, we'll come back in here and we'll be proud of our fight. Everybody understand that? Yes, sir. Let's go get it done. Shots on 3. 1, 2, 3. Shots.
Well, no surprise there, Coach. Positivity from Rick Neuheisel for his bunch.
Yeah, you don't want to have a whole lot of those where you're trying to work your way back into the game. But what you got to do is you got to make one first down, win one possession at a time. That's what he's saying to his football team. And let's measure our effort from now until the end of this second half.
Yeah, tough one with all the turnovers. And when you get a look at the stats, boy, it is certainly one-sided. The first half stats are brought to you by Air National Guard. And again, turnovers are the key in this one. You see 232 to 129, and it has been all air yards. You think about last week, Coach Kenneth Farrow, the second, with 142 on the ground, and it's been Logan Woodside today.
Yeah, it's really been a little different than the script that we set out before the game. Logan has come in and done what we said. He's been very productive on early downs. He's hit the 2 big shots down the field. And again, that's the difference in this football game.
You see the 18 points off turnovers. And again, first half stats brought to you by Air National Guard. Hot shots come out. There's Coach Rick Neuheisel. And talk about his accolades. Local hero back in 1977. Just right up the road from Sun Devil Stadium, McClintock High. State champions. He quarterbacked them, walked on at UCLA. How about a walked-on quarterback becoming the Rose Bowl MVP?
Yeah, he's had a very storied career and the opportunity to play a little bit National Football League, and an outstanding coach when he decided to get into coaching.
And not a bad guitar player.
That's what I understand.
Not bad.
And a golfer is what I hear.
And not a bad golfer. He was at UCLA. There were folk songs I believe he wrote about himself and his exploits at Bel Air. Logan Woodside, look at this, 12 of 13 for 192 yards and 2 touchdowns. He came into this contest sub 50% completion.
I was going to say, I know that mark.
49% with just 2 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Last week, Coach, he was hung with the tag game manager. He has been anything but this week.
Yeah, I talked about that, and Logan didn't like that tag. But, Logan, that means you're winning, buddy. You want to be called that.
Well, I would imagine someone who was the MVP of the MAC while he was at Toledo and threw for 10,500 yards and 93 touchdowns in his career as a Rocket. Not happy being called a game manager.
Well, this is a big half for him now to continue to play the way he's been playing.
Defense back out for the Hotshots. Last time on the field, got a fumble recovery to halt a Commander drive. Woodside play action's been effective all day underneath for Aaron Green. He's able to get some positive yards out of it. Well, a positive yard. It'll be a 2nd and 9 after the tackle by Bo Harness.
Yeah, but that says a lot about what the coaches feel about Logan. The fact they come out with this lead and they're given an opportunity to put the ball in his hands to start this third quarter like that.
Drafted in the 7th round by you and your Cincinnati Bengals.
Yes, sir. Logan did a nice job for us in the preseason.
Got a call from Tennessee for a quick second. Now he finds himself in the Alliance. Potential back-to-back wins here for the Commanders. Hand off again to Green. Forward for a couple. Be a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, that's not gonna stay. That's not gonna be part of it.
Well, again, 3rd down now, which is what they've excelled at. Again, this is a 3rd and 7, one of the longer ones they've had today.
Hotshots have really struggled. 6th in the league at converting. I should say 6th in the league at converting 3rd downs. And San Antonio the best at it. Bit of a high snap, but quick decision by Woodside. Picks up the first down, cuts back to the middle of the field to Marcus Ayers, and midfield, McDougal and Rotimi team up for the tackle. It's a gain of 18.
Yeah, Matt, when you take a look at this, really a nice job of this development of this play. The development of this play, just the work off here, the rub, and the ball out to the flat. Nice job, rub, and then he makes the defender miss, turns it up for a big game. But really good job by the coaching, put that together in execution.
And as a player is down and being tended to, we'll step aside as they sort this out. 26-0, San Antonio on top of Arizona at Sun Devil Stadium.
It's the king of flame grilling, and he's introducing the new flame grilled chicken sandwich from Burger King. It's got juicy white meat chicken and sweet honey mustard. When it comes to flame grilling, the king always outranks the colonel. The new flame grilled chicken sandwich. It's flame grilled good, only at Burger King.
I'm looking for a lamp I'll love. One that can really, light up a room. There. I found the perfect lamp and shade at the perfect price. Here, at home, where you'll find every style with the biggest selection at the best prices.
So that is Dexter McDougal down on the field out of Maryland. Looks like now got him up. He's laying down and writhing in pain.
Yeah, Dexter comes in their nickel package as one of the third corner.
McDougal, you see the play here. Looks like maybe he took a shot from Rotimi in his back. That's the area that they were working on there. You see him reach for it right away.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be just, we get a little strain in the back. Looks like maybe a contusion there.
Rotimi, 6'4", 280. Running full speed. Landing on top of McDougal there. Spent some time in the NFL. Was a third-round selection in 2014 by the Jets. Played 31 games.
He's back there telling Coach Newhouse. But again, it's just as important for the defense of the hotshots to win one possession at a time. We're not going to get in this game. We can only score on each possession, so we got to win each possession at a time.
Time of possession here today, obviously in favor of the Commanders, and that's something they've done all season. They are the #1 team in time of possession coming into this one.
Well, you run the football, you win third down, you're going to be good at time of possession.
Nearly 34 minutes per game. Right side under center, fakes the handoff, play action again, and takes what they give him. It's Green with a stiff arm. The ball comes out, but there is a whistle. They say he was down. Edmund Robinson with the tackle.
Prior to losing the football, it's second down.
I think you hit the nail on the head there, Matt, when you said taking what they give him, because this was constructed. This play was designed with the protection again here to throw the football vertically down the field, and Logan checks the ball down to the runner outside. And again, nice tackle. Can't see from that shot whether the ball came out before he hit the ground or not.
We got whistles here.
It's like we may have a challenge by Coach Neuheiser.
Why not? Can't take him with you.
Well, but you don't want to, in this game, you don't want to burn a timeout needlessly.
Arizona is challenging the ruling on the field that the runner was down prior to losing the football.
We'll listen in to the conversation with our replay official. It's hard to see from that angle there.
Yeah, we still have a good shot.
Brandon Cruz, our referee, but this goes up to the sky judge.
Copy?
Replay official, my mistake.
Yeah, I'm right here. Hi, Brandon. Just looking here at some shots, see if he's down or if the ball was out first. I don't believe I have anything to change this. I think we're going to have to go with stands. So we're going to go with ruling on the field stands. I just do not have anything conclusive. I'm going to take a look at one more shot here. Stand by. Yeah, we're going to...
Did he actually fumble the ball and you're standing on the recovery aspect, or you're standing on down?
I just got a shot in. Stand by. I've got an elbow down. He's down by contact.
Okay, so we're going to... so basically you're confirming the ruling on the field?
Yes, correct.
You're confirming the ruling on the field?
Everything is confirmed.
Arizona their first time out.
Correct. And we're not changing, and you're going to go with, I guess, on your ready for play signal.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you.
To eavesdrop on that conversation.
After reviewing the play, the runner was down by contact prior to losing the football. Arizona will be charged their first time out of the half.
So Brian Lapinto and Brandon Cruz.
One of the great innovations the Alliance of American Football is the ability for everyone to hear in from the replay official why he's deciding what he's deciding.
6 for the 48.
Really like that. And he was quick and concise. I love that part of it as well.
And you were right. And I, in my reckless behavior, was wrong. It cost Arizona a timeout. Down 26-0. Opening possession of the second half. Logan Woodside looking to add to his afternoon/evening. 15 of 16 for 216 yards. This one goes on the ground to Green. Miles Morgan would be tackled, but not before he gains 6, and it looks like the first down.
The Commanders are going right to the line of scrimmage again now. They're picking up the tempo.
Here we go. Bingo, search.
So into hot shot territory. Quick screen for Alonzo Moore, but there waiting was Robert Nelson, and it'll go for a loss of 3.
You know, you see this hot shots defense. The one thing they've got to do is they've got to tackle in this second half and tackle with their arms, going for the football. You saw Robert Nelson there trying to pry the ball away from the receiver.
So now you get the Commanders off schedule. There's Nick Gagliardi, defensive coordinator, long time at Oregon for Mike Bellotti, Chip Kelly, Mark Helfrich. 15 years he spent up for the Oregon Ducks.
Long time there. Eugene.
UC Davis Aggie in his playing days. On the reverse, Greg Ward hit just past the line of scrimmage. He'll gain 3. Robert Nelson and Obum Gwacham with the tackle.
Robert Nelson really has great speed, great length, and has shown thus far in this season for the Hotshots his ability to come up and support and tackle. These are great live reps that he's putting on tape for earn an opportunity to get back in a training camp in the NFL.
Commanders 3 of 5 on third down. Hotshots looking for a stop here. Start the second half.
24. Here we go.
Woodside works his progressions, middle of the field, finds the soft spot, pass complete to Mikhail McKay for 14.
My bad, Kale.
And another Commander first down.
Well, I really didn't like, again, I just hyped Robert Nelson up, and then he backs off into coverage, and he allows Mikhail to beat him inside. You know, again, I just hyped him for you. Stay up there, stay pressed. Let's go. It's third down. Let's go earn this one.
Mikhail, leading receiver in this contest. 5 grabs for 91 yards and a touchdown. That one was 54 yards.
Bingo, search.
For Woodside, steps up in the pocket, he'll keep it, dances, slides to safety, just shy of the 20.
There's that game manager.
Teo Hema there with the stop. Gain of 6 for Woodside. Nice slide. Maybe some baseball in his background.
But again, going back to the third down, great conversion, great job in the pocket, Logan. Delivered the football down and just where only his guy can come up with the play.
I mentioned last week's numbers, just 11 of 25 for 106 yards, but had a 40-yard completion called back on an ineligible man downfield. Was about 2 steps out of place. This one, middle of the field again. Is that dropped?
Yeah, that's a drop there.
For Evan Rodriguez. Scooby Wright. Check that. That is Cam Clear who dropped it.
That's plagued the Commanders' offense this year, but that's their first today.
And a rare incompletion for Woodside.
Yes.
Just his second.
Yeah, and the other one was in the red zone where he tried to get the ball in before half.
Having himself a heck of an evening at historic Sun Devil Stadium. Home Super Bowl 30. Remember the Cowboys knocking off the Steelers in that one.
Hey.
Oh, what a grab. Absorbs contact. And DeMarcus Ayers holds on. Raheem Moore with the hit, but it goes for 6 and another Commander first down.
Again, another third down conversion.
Just a quick strike right between the numbers. Ayers last week with 2 grabs for 21 yards against the Iron. Here today, that's his 3rd for 44 yards. On the sweep is Alonzo Moore. He'll pick up a couple. Sterling Moore with the tackle. It'll go for a gain of 3.
You know, Matt, that's one of those plays that they run that play, and then they're going to have another play back off of it. Some kind of naked bootleg where the quarterback's pulling the ball back around, or some kind of gadget play that they're going to come back to at some point in this second half.
A lot of folks point to Sean McVay for bringing that sweep back on nearly every play
Yeah, do a lot of misdirection with that. Get the eyes going one way, bring the ball back the other.
Mike Riley, by the way, used to do a lot of that at Oregon State with the Rogers brothers, Jaquiz and James. Woodside. Is that picked off? Looks like it was dug off the ground by Eric Dargan. And the hotshots in business as he's got the right sideline.
You know, Eric Dargan is a former Oregon Duck as well. Played for Coach Aliotti up there. And we had him in training camp with the Cincinnati Bengals. And good inside safety, good run support, good tackler, and good heady play there.
Someone who is no stranger to interceptions. You mentioned his time at Oregon in the 2014 season. He had 7 picks. Led the NCAA that year.
And one thing he does good there, whether you caught it or not, you get up and you act like though you caught it, and you go ahead and run. He does a nice job of that. Looks like he has his hands underneath.
And it's Dargan's first pick of his Alliance career. And it's a 36-yard return.
Was challenging the ruling on the field of an interception. We'll review the play.
You know, that's one of the differences in the Alliance here. Automatically, we know in the NFL, any turnover is automatically a booth challenge. Here in the Alliance, it has to be a coach's challenge.
Hello.
So back on camera.
Yep. Yes, we're gonna confirm this. This is confirmed.
Okay. So the ruling on the field is an interception.
Correct. So we have a clean interception. Okay.
So the ruling on the field is confirmed as an interception, and everything else about the play is good.
That is correct.
And we'll charge San Antonio their first time out, 1 challenge. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
After reviewing the play, the ruling of an interception is confirmed. San Antonio will be charged their first time out of the half.
Brandon Cruz delivers the ruling of replay official Brian Lapinto. And again, you wonder why he kept asking, confirmed, confirmed. Remember, that's the language. Stands is there's nothing conclusive to overturn it. Confirmed means there is visual evidence to back up what the call on the field was.
Well, good red zone defense down in there by the hotshots, getting the turnover, getting the ball back for their offense.
Let's see if they can get some momentum. You heard what Coach Neuheisel said at the half. Let's put forth a strong effort, regardless of the score. And Jarrell Presley going to try to get going. He can't. Instead, he loses 1, maybe 2. Matt Godin with the tackle. Here are their drives. You see pick 6, followed by a punt, fumble, 2 more picks, and then a punt. So that's the first turnover for San Antonio today. I should say the second turnover. They had 1 at the end of the half. See if they can do something with it here. Not much for Presley as he's going to pick up just 1. Nick Temple with the tackle. It'll be a 3rd and long.
Yeah, they're really putting themselves in these 3rd and long situations are really tough to convert. And it's not been their strong suit at all this season. Coming into this game, converting really less, about 26-27% of them.
Look at the San Antonio defense coming in, too. Last in yards allowed, 346 in charge. 6th in scoring, allowing over 21 points per game. But you put this up with last week's contest against Birmingham, and boy, have they become stout in a hurry. Flag on the play, perhaps a free play.
Well, I think we had the 2 hotshot receivers over here conversing with each other, and they were moving before the snap.
So that may negate that Rashad Ross reception. If not, it'll stand as a 12-yard gain. See what the call is.
You know, we had the 2 receivers out to the right of the offense, but both moving at the same time.
And number 89 went in motion. Both did not get reset prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot.
You can see both players here. You see them moving, and then the ball snapped.
So confusion on the play call leads to receivers having a discussion, and that negates what was a nice throw by Wolford.
Yeah, John Wolford changes the play, but it's really important for the receivers to take it inside out and get set.
2 of 7 on 3rd down. That's a long one, 3rd and 15. They rush 4. Wolford has time and has a wide open man. Marquise Bundy with a 22-yard grab. Curtis Drummond with the tackle. And that is Bundy's 2nd reception today.
Yeah, really nice job in working inside. You see the 2-deep zone defense. Man in the middle, 2-deep safety. the curl player jumps out. The inside curl player jumps up out of the zone and prevents the number 18 there to be wide open in the middle.
Let's see if that can give the Belk Bowl MVP a little boost. Wolford threw for 400 yards and 4 touchdowns in that one. And nearly hit as he lets it fly. Has a wide open receiver with Sean Ross. Touchdown, hot shots.
Matt, this dance is going to be epic, though. You got to see the dance here.
He does know how to shake it.
Okay, we didn't forget.
Okay, little high knees. And you see Nick Temple, the Commanders, not liking a dance when you're down 20.
Again, a nice job of him just running down across this free safety's face. Nice throw by John Wolford.
4 plays, 62 yards, just 2:23. Still got 5 minutes left now. Convert this. Rolling to his right is Wolford, stretching it. Can he get in? Spins, and he gets the 2. So now 26-8. And the hot shots with a slice of positivity. It's strike by a familiar combination. Wolford to Ross gets the hot shots on the board. 26-8. More Alliance when we return. The NFL free agency season is here. NFL Network has you covered with all the breaking news and live updates as every signing happens. NFL free agency frenzy coverage begins tomorrow at 10 a.m. on NFL Network. I'll be part of that frenzy tomorrow, Coach. I know you'd love to weigh in on my fantasy free agency frenzy that we'll be doing tomorrow evening.
Oh, that's exciting. Everybody's been looking forward to tomorrow, Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody except for the GMs, the coaches.
Well, for us fans, it's like Christmas in March.
Christmas in March.
A bunch of new gifts for our teams.
Yeah.
Or I guess if they leave, it's like coal, huh?
Yeah, somebody wins, somebody loses, as they say.
So just 2 minutes, 23 seconds, a 4-play, 62-yard drive has the hot shots on the board, 26-8. See if the Commanders can answer. Remember, that came off a turnover, an interception thrown by Logan Woodside. And Woodside high there for Greg Ward. Falls incomplete, 2nd and 10. Sterling Moore in coverage.
Theoretically, Matt, the last 2 Commanders drives have ended in turnovers after positive drives.
Let's see if Woodside, remember, he came into this one with just 2 touchdowns and 5 interceptions.
Yeah, a lot of his interceptions, too, have happened in the red zone, particularly in the first game of the season where he threw 2 interceptions in the red zone.
It's a team that likes to be balanced. They are right now, 23 and 23. This is the 24th rush of the evening, and it goes nowhere for Kenneth Farrow. A loss of 3. Niles Morgan and Bo Harness there team up for the tackle.
Yeah, good job here by this front by the hot shots. Great job. You see them working down, trying to bring back the tight end and block out and kick out. Bo Harness doing a nice job of stepping over the play and coming back and making the tackle. You know, you teach those defenders to steal the football outside of the unblocked guy. Great job by Coach Aliotti's troops there.
In the middle of that line, he's taking a hit for the hot shots. Will Sutton out with a shoulder injury. We got flags everywhere.
I think that's going to be on the hot shots. So it's going to be a 3rd and 8.
Yes.
By the way, Dexter McDougal also out.
I don't want you speaking to me like yes, it's rude. What's your tone of voice? Especially if I
So it's Teo Emma. It's a little excited.
I'm not laughing.
Nice job by
I'll show how much medicine that you're supposed to travel with. Do you you have Eddie that's
Somebody's in that
enough
defensive huddle
to
reminding
take on
them,
a trick?
to stay outside. Let's go.
Taya Hema committed that infraction. 5 of 7 on third down are the Commanders. This side all kinds of time underneath, and not going to get this one. DeMarcus Ayers stopped short by Niles Morgan. And the Commanders will have to punt for just the second time today.
The pressure they're coming from watching from the right-hand side, defensive right, offensive left. You're making him get rid of the football a little quicker than possible.
We know the Hotshots are capable of putting up numbers. They've been doing it all year. Number 2 scoring offense in the Alliance. And Zema with a short one that scoots out of bounds. Left sideline just inside the 30. See if the Hotshots can make it back-to-back scoring drives. They trail San Antonio 26-8. Arizona ball when we return.
Here's the thing. 52% of guys experience erectile dysfunction, but 0% like talking about it. That's why we built Roman. For the first time ever, you can get ED meds prescribed online, shipped discreetly to your door. Chat online with U.S. licensed physicians. And get FDA-approved medication, all in single-dose packaging. No more waiting rooms, awkward talks, or lines at the pharmacy. Get started with your free online visit at GetRoman.com/TV.
Our Sky Camp brought to you tonight by Wheels Up. Arizona looking to score on back-to-back possessions after being shut out in the first half, 26-0. Wolford just threw that touchdown strike to Rashad Ross, adds to his Alliance leading touchdown reception total. He now has 6. And Jarrell Presley out there on the right hip of Wolford. And a botched exchange as Presley slips, taking the handoff. So off schedule already with that loss of 2.
Yeah, and it's now time to try to gain half of it back here. You see John going right to the line of scrimmage, looks like. So the feet get tangled.
Presley does a nice job of getting up, trying to get out of there. So a 2nd and 13. She said, see if they can just get this to 3rd and manageable. Wolford escapes. He's going to keep it on the ground and get out of bounds. Left sideline. Darnell Leslie in pursuit. It's a gain of 5, so it'll bring up 3rd and 8.
Well, you really saw the closing speed of Leslie there. Really impressive.
Leslie out of Monmouth University. You want to talk about speed? How about these numbers for someone that's nearly 240 pounds, a 40.5-inch vertical, an 11-foot broad jump, and a 7.05 three-cone at the NFL Scouting Combine. Stockton now in it bad. Wolford under pressure, tries to pirouette out of it, manages to keep the play alive and throws it out of bounds. Mbu and Holmes in pursuit.
Yeah, big Mbu in the middle there. Mbu's done a great job this entire season. Had a sack, strip, ran it back for a touchdown 2 weeks ago. And again, you see Coach Newhouse's frustration there on the play. They get beat inside. John Wolford really has no opportunity.
Greg Ward back to receive the punt. Remember him as the quarterback for a very good Houston Cougar team. Was the MVP of the Peach Bowl when the Cougs beat Florida State. Locke boots it to Ward. This will be returnable. Retrieves it just inside the 15. Patient, but nowhere to go as he gets just past the 20 there. And with the Commanders set for another offensive possession, we'll step aside. They lead the Hotshots 26-8.
That makes sense. So if I bought it for a business I started, I'm able to deduct it?
Yes, that's definitely a deductible expense.
That was really helpful. Man, I love technology, but it is infinitely better with people. Sometimes you just need that real human touch, A little bit of empathy and understanding. Like I was saying, humans and technology working together.
You talk too much.
TurboTax Live, now with CPAs on demand.
When you rent a car on Turo, you're renting from a real person. No shuttle rides, no waiting in line, and no wandering a car lot. This is your rental counter. And this is you, already on the road. With Turo, this is compact, standard, and full size. This is better than your typical car rental. This is Turo. Download the app today.
Well, Coach, let's get to the day that Logan Woodside's having 19 of 23 for 239 and a pair of touchdowns.
Yeah, he's really done a great job here. You see the first touchdown down the field, taking the big hit, but delivering a catchable, accurate throw down over the top on the big post. And then you see him going again in a nice crossing route there to Ward. And then here's the second touchdown, big pass of the day. Over top, another big pass there. Big chunk throws, standing in the pocket, accurate throws. All the things we talked about in the opening, we were anxious to see whether Logan Woodside could put a big game like this together.
You see the difference. Sub 50% weeks 1 through 4. Here, nearly 90. And the Commanders with that commanding 26-8 lead. Back to the ground game. It goes nowhere for Kenneth Barrow. A loss of 4. Scooby Wright.
That guy, Scooby Wright.
Just down the road in Tucson out of the University of Arizona with a big play.
You know, really, this is one of the things Scooby really had a knack for at Arizona. He understands, he sees the down block, he comes downhill, fills the hole before the down block on the outside can get effective on him.
44 tackles for loss in his college career for the Wildcats.
Quick off the mark, quick off the mark.
Second and 13. Good side. Feels a little pressure, rolls out, he'll keep it himself. Just going to go down at that 25-yard line. It's a gain of 7. General manager of the Commanders is Cowboy great Daryl Moose Johnson. You see him there. Really kind of lets it fly when it comes to the press. He was asked about the performance of Woodside in that big win last week, and he said, quote, missed a couple reads, missed some easy throws.
Well, I see him on the sideline. He spends enough time in the press box, right? He wants to be on the sideline.
It's the ground game that got him going last week in that win over the Iron. He was quoted as saying, it's got to be part of our offense going forward.
3rd and 6 here, Matt. 3rd and 6.
They've been good on 3rd down today, 5 of 8.
You see the trips formation.
You see Ayers losing his feet there as it falls incomplete. And the Commanders have to punt again.
Yeah, they're really doing a nice job with these concepts. You got a horizontal, as you would call it, a horizontal stretch here. And they're working number 88, works down the field. And then you're going to see Ayers come in behind. And I clear off the screen there. So work across, and Ayers coming right in behind into the open area.
It's just a missed throw there by Woodside. Ayers wide open. So Zema back on to punt. As we are nearing the end of the 3rd quarter. Back to receive is Holloman. This is returnable, and boy, did he get whacked. Just short of the 40-yard line there. Took a lick. It's a 46-yard punt.
You got to love Holloman's courage, though. 5'9", 192, but he's not that big. He's not that big.
No chance he was signaling for fair catch there.
No, sir.
And you see a little bit of friendly fire from the quarterback, Trevor Knight.
Well, a nice job by Sean Washington there. How about Trevor Knight back there?
Yeah, standout performer at A&M.
Getting an opportunity to get some snaps in, man. Get my uniform dirty.
There you go. Thought maybe could be used in that Taysom Hill for the Saints / BYU type role. Wolford back out there, though. Play action. Taking that deep shot again. Right sideline, outside the numbers, just over Ross, who wanted a flag, suggesting Duke Thomas.
I think he got it.
There's one.
And I think he earned the flag. He just didn't get it from. I think the official got screened. The back judge got their field judge down the field got
Pass
screened.
interference. Defense number 21. Ball's placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Duke Thomas.
Yeah.
With the infraction. Get another look at it here.
Yeah, you see the back judge throw the flag. Deep up on the sideline, got screened a little bit.
Just kind of right before that. Got his feet tangled.
He had a little tug on the jersey, man. Yeah. A little more than a feet tangle.
36-yard penalty. Near the red zone now, hotshots. Taking a shot left sideline now. Trying to adjust is Ross, but it falls incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, nice coverage there by the safety, Curtis Drummond. Really does a great job turning upfield, playing back into the receiver, and doesn't panic. Runs stride for stride.
A member of this hotshot secondary with NFL experience, 25 games for the Houston Texans, signed as an undrafted free agent back in 2015. Justin Stockton now in. Terrell Presley. Late handoff for Stockton. He's got a lane. Bounces outside. Stiff arm. Cannon shoved out of bounds. Just shy of the 5-yard line.
Well, we're going to go into the fourth quarter, Matt, and we got a football game coming on. We get this score here.
Sure do. Still a little bit of time left in the third. See?
Nice job on the delay and take the ball up the field. Great job.
Aaron Smith there in pursuit with Nick Temple. So, as you said, we got ourselves a ball game headed to the fourth. It'll be 1st and goal for the Hotshots when we return. They trail 26-8, but looking for back-to-back scores here at Sun Devil Stadium.
The free agency frenzy continues.
This could be a key addition.
With live breaking coverage of all the latest news and rumors from around the league.
That is breaking news.
Free agency frenzy continues tomorrow at 10, only on NFL Network.
The Alliance is a dream come true, an opportunity to prove to the powers that be that you can play football. Coming up for the catch!
Pushing his weight. Does he have the feet down? He does! That's a touchdown!
Welcome to the 100th season of the National Football League. Tonight is not about the league. Tonight is about football. It's about the players. It's about the fans. He's open.
Russ? All right, as we head to the fourth quarter with the Hotshots looking at a 1st and goal, let's get some Super Bowl analysis from our Sean O'Hara. What do you make of the quarterback showdown so far here tonight?
Hey, Money, yeah, it's been pretty lopsided, obviously, with John Wolford, not taking care of the football. It's a disastrous start for them. He's made a couple of nice throws trying to get back into this game. But, Coach, I know for you, anytime you start a game off with that many turnovers and having a pick six go the other way, it's tough for any team to bounce back.
Yeah, Sean, you really got to dig deep, and you got to, get back in the football game by going one possession at a time. But it's actually the opposite script of what we talked about in the opening today.
Thank you, Sean. As we get started here in the fourth quarter. And Wolford looking at a 1st and goal with 15 minutes left in this game. You score here, you get the 2-point conversion. And like you said, we got ourselves a contest, especially since that hot shot defense has been solid so far in the second half.
They really have. They've come out and did what we said. You got to win the game, get in the game one possession at a time. Don't worry about the next one.
3rd in the league in converting red zone possessions to touchdowns. 5 of 10 coming into this contest are the Hotshots.
Rhinos to go! Hey, Ravens!
Tim Cook it back. Takes the handoff. Check to the run. Gets inside the 5 to the 4 before Joel Lanning brings him down. It'll be a gain of 3 and a second and goal from the 4.
Really, you see a lot of John Wolford there. You got a chance to listen in a little bit, see him changing the play, changing the formation, and then working to try to find the weakness of this Commanders defense.
Mentioned Joel Lanning flipping sides of the ball while he was at Iowa State, was their starting quarterback, became their middle linebacker, making the tackle there for the Commanders. Passing down, Wolford in trouble. Pressure coming. Escapes that ankle tackle, dives forward, positive yards. It'll only be to the 2. Sean Washington and Joel Lanning in pursuit, but a 3rd and goal from the 2 now.
Yeah, you know, John Wolford here, though, he's putting this team on his back. And he's going to get up there, and he's going to go up there. I'm going to try to get everything I can get. So now it's 3rd down and manageable. The 3rd and goal. I put it on Coach Newhigh, so will he go for it on 4th down if we don't convert here? I think he'll go for it here.
Down. 26-8. Still 14 minutes left. There's the handoff. And Cook is swallowed up and pushed back to the 5 by Lanning and Temple.
You know, I think you want to continue to put the ball in John Wolford's hands there. And again, John took the handed the ball off there. It's like they're going to take the field goal here when it gets knocked back to the 5-yard line.
Well, they're going to need.
They need a field goal at some point
anyway, so you might as well take it now.
I think if it's 4th and 2, 4th and 1, it's a different decision there for Rick.
Polk perfect on, I should say, missed a field goal last week. He is 6 of 9 on the season. This one from 23. 23 uprights. And that makes it 26-11. Arizona climbing back in this one at Sun Devil Stadium.
My search for the right bar stool is on. One where I'll be sitting pretty. This one, the perfect bar stool at the perfect price. Here at home, where you'll find every style with the biggest selection at the best prices.
At the midpoint of the Alliance season, you get a look at the East and West standings. Winner of this one will join the Fleet atop the West. Orlando has been an offensive buzzsaw for Steve Spurrier.
And you mentioned earlier that Arizona has to travel to Orlando next week, so this is a big game to get to 3-2 here and then go down to Orlando and have an opportunity to knock off the Apollos, who are playing great right now.
It's a big one for the Commanders. They are in the midst of their 4 games on the road straight. So after this, they will go to Atlanta after splitting a pair in San Diego and Birmingham. Woodside trying to get something going here in the second half. Farrow back in, that pistol formation Chris Alt made famous at Nevada. And Farrow going to spin forward for a gain of 2. It'll be a 2nd and 8. Tackle made by Niles Morgan.
You know, we're in the 4th quarter now, so you see Coach Riley kind of putting that 2 tight end formation in, 2 wide receivers, and let's try to see if we can man up on these guys and out-muscle them up front. Take some time off this clock.
They're balanced in the play call, 27 to 25 rush to pass, but the yardage dramatically different. It's come through the air tonight for the Commanders. And now a screen set up on the double fake for Farrow. Now he's got that left sideline, all kinds of room in front of him, into hot shot territory before he is dragged down by Eric Dargan.
There's the play we talked about earlier about the jet sweep, that we're going to get some kind of play coming back this direction the other way. Great setup to the play here. You have the jet sweep working across, drawing the defense over, Farrell setting up and then coming outside on the screen. Great job of getting out in front by the offensive line.
Gain of 43. And that a big one for the Commanders.
That's a big chunk play. That's just as effective as throwing the ball down the field.
And that's something that has plagued the hot shot defense all season, the explosive play.
You know, and it's something Coach Aliotti preaches about, is to keep the ball in front. Well, that one started in front, but it got out on the perimeter.
Morgan with the tackle there again. Williams had that big touchdown run last week. Remember, he missed 2 games to start this season dealing with an injury, and since he's come back, Coach Riley has told us he loves to rotate these backs. Even though Farrow was the hot hand and he rode it last week, seen him mix in Green and Trey Williams as well. Williams with 8 carries, Farrow 11. And Williams back in there in that pistol formation. Underneath, again, taking what they gave him. Williams, second, third effort's going to get the first down. It'll be a gain of 9.
Yeah, a lot of confidence here in Logan Woodside, and a great job there. I believe it's Rodriguez with the catch and the back out. Rodriguez works the seam down the field. And then again, great job by Williams of making the first man miss, turn the ball up the field.
Adding to his receptions, had 3 for 19 yards coming into the season.
But it really was a nice vertical stretch by the Commanders' offense, and then an isolation with the running back down on the linebacker.
Now 10 different receivers have caught a pass here today. Late flag comes in. Brandon Cruz, our referee.
On the last play, unsportsmanlike conduct, illegal defense, number 53. Half the distance to their goal from the end of the play, automatic first down.
So a tough penalty for Nick Aliotti.
Yeah, these are tough penalties. And generally, it's a defensive player making a mental error. It's really not was an intention at all. You know, he's too tight.
Gets him to first and goal.
Let's go.
Farrow back in.
Left, 41 wrap, Carolina. Here we go.
And it's a keeper, and the hotshots were ready for it. Scooby Wright got in there along with Carl Bradford. It is a loss of 4.
Well, you see again in the concept of their running game is they got the zone step to the offensive left side. So they're going to zone step this way. And then work and wrap the ball back. And again, this probably should be a handoff when that guy, when they get up that far up the field, as Carl Bradford got.
Okay.
That's what Farrow's looking at him.
6th play of the drive here. Farrow going to bounce it after contact. And how about his quarterback putting a block down in front of him? All the way down to the 2. That'll make it 3rd and goal. Dargan and Morgan combined for the tackle. It's a gain of 12.
Yeah, great job by Logan Woodside. He should have gave the ball to his running back the play before. Here he gives it to him, and he becomes the lead blocker. You got to love that, Brian.
Coach,
nice block there.
Ask you think he was just running away from the play that was supposed to go between the tackles, and somehow he got caught up in there?
No, he's a football player. Logan's a tough man.
And here you see Farrow leaving, holding that left arm. That is your reigning offensive player of the week. So Trey Williams in at running back. They'll take the handoff on 3rd and goal. No, it's a keeper for Woodside. I was fooled. The defense wasn't. That's more important. Edmund Robinson with the tackle, so a 4th and goal.
Yeah, that's a real big stop there, though, holding them to a field goal here.
Farrow looks to be in a lot of pain. So out comes Nick Rose after the loss of 1 to attempt the field goal. Rose perfect on the season, 9 for 9 with a long of 50. And this one just going to be 21 yards from the left hash. Puts it right through. And that extends the Commander lead to 29-11. Hotshots looking to get hot again when we return here. 29-11 Commanders.
I've been a soldier for 3 years. I've scaled the toughest terrain and faced plenty of my fears as part of my training. And for the past 2 years, I've been a Navy Federal member. So even out here, I can pay securely with mobile pay, linked to my free checking account.
I don't know about this.
What did she say?
She said, I don't know about that.
I couldn't hear my helmet.
No, your ears are completely exposed.
Yes.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the mission.
Good-looking schedule next week in the Alliance. Express head to Salt Lake to take on the Stallions. We mentioned Arizona got to try to hand Orlando their first loss of the season. The Apollo's perfect. 5-0 so far for Steve Spurrier. And the Commanders, as we said, will play their fourth of 4 straight games on the road in Atlanta as the Legends won their second consecutive game this week. And Iron traveled to San Diego to take on the Fleet, who will have a share of first place in the West.
Well, we know how good Orlando's playing. But again, Atlanta, as you said, getting their second win in a row, and the fact of that bottom matchup.
Aaron Murray going to get that start for Atlanta, and that team has come alive since he took over the duties of quarterback. Presley now with a big game out to the left sideline. 16 on that catch. Zach Sanchez in coverage.
They got to pick up the tempo here now. You know, we know the one thing about the Alliance, the clock doesn't stop even inside of 5 minutes until we get inside of 2 in the fourth quarter with an out-of-bounds play. So we got to pick up the tempo.
Wolford, middle of the field. That's a catch for Gerald Christian, his starting tight end.
Wolford's pass complete to Gerald Christian.
7, Dutra with the tackle.
No doubt, this is something they practice all the time, so they should be very comfortable in this hurry-up offense.
Christian's first catch of the evening.
Rhinos to go.
There's that hurry-up. Flushed from the pocket, rolling right is Wolford, and he steps out of bounds, and that'll be a loss. Deion Barnes in pursuit.
Wolford carries.
You know, the thing is, though, with John Wolford, when he's outside the pocket, the most effective thing right now is to throw that ball away.
Especially with the clock. He just mentioned
it. It doesn't matter.
That's him thinking back to his Wake Forest days, not realizing that clock's going to continue to run. They've only stopped on the incomplete.
Yeah, your friend is the incomplete pass on these down if you're not going to pick up the first.
3 of 10 on third down on hotshots tonight. And this is a pitch and catch. It'll depend on the spot. Looks like it's going to be a little bit short.
No, I think he's going to get it.
Duke Thomas with the tackle. And looks like they will, in fact, give him that line.
8 of 3 on the play. It's a hotshots first down.
So just under 6 minutes.
Rhinos to go.
Wolford climbs the pocket. Wines releases, has Ross middle of the field down to the Commander 25 before Orion Stewart and Curtis Drummond can combine for the tackle.
Really, again, John Wolford makes this play with his feet by being able to step up and avoid the rush, stepping up in the pocket, and being able to deliver catchable football.
Goes for 24 yards, and right up at that line of scrimmage, Wolford going to go down, sacked by Jaron Elliott. His third sack of the season, actually 3.5 on the season with that one. It's a loss of 6.
Yeah, you don't want to have, that's the play you don't want to have. Avoid, throw it away, live to play the next down with an incomplete pass.
Rhinos go.
Up on that 5-minute mark, delayed handoff for Presley, looking for his blocker, stiff arms his way to the right sideline. And thrown out of bounds by Stewart and Thomas. It's a gain of 7, as you mentioned. That clock continues to run. It doesn't stop until the 2-minute mark.
Got to hustle back here. Got to hustle back.
Another third down for the Hotshots.
You know, now we're inside of 5 minutes, so we could see the onside kick situation that you have here with in the 4th and 12. If we get a score here.
Inside of 5, you get that 4th and 12 conversion to maintain possession. Either down 17 or inside of 5 minutes. Wolford, all kinds of time. Goes right, has a receiver caught.
First down.
And that is Thomas Duarte.
It's a hotshots first down.
Duarte, 14 yards on that grab.
It's really what Coach Neuheisel likes about John Wolford, his composure in these situations. And again, we're in striking distance now. We've got to get this ball in the end zone.
Duarte.
You ready, Rashad?
UCLA Bruin, just like Neuheisel.
You see the trips to the left, offensive left.
And that's where Wolford's looking, still looking left. Now, flush from the pocket, going to use his feet again. And he's going to dive forward right at the marker. It'll depend on the spot. Looks like he's got it. Stewart with the tackle. So it'll be a 1st and goal. Gain of 10.
Gain of 10 on the play. 1st and goal, hotshots from the Commanders 4.
Going to need 3 scores to try to get victory here. But again, That conversion can be their friend for the remainder of the game. Quick throw. Duarte cannot haul it in. Falls incomplete.
Well, you saw the trips formation to the right there, and again, the isolation on the tight end. Great break on the football by Dutra there on the ball. Great job. Anticipation, the ball going to the tight end. But again, it gives a chance for this hot shot offense now to get some composure there.
Duarte, one of the great Orange County high school football players in Southern California in 2012 at Mater Dei. 15 touchdown grabs and 1,000 yards. How about 10 sacks? He's a middle linebacker as well. Shotgun snap. Wolford, end zone, caught, touchdown. There you go. Duarte making me look good with the touchdown grab, his first of the season.
Right hand. Good look at it. They've been majoring this trips formation here, Matt. And you see the little stutter on the linebacker. He just goes inside, isolates on him, and steps over the top of him. Nice throw and catch.
11 plays, 75 yards, 4 minutes, 23 seconds. Duarte with his first touchdown of his Alliance career.
Hey! Down! Blue lady! Woody Hunt!
Looking left, throwing left, caught. Ross with the two-pointer. And trailing by 10. Wolford going to try to convert a 4th and 12. Duarte gets his first touchdown reception in his Alliance career. And maybe the hotshots got a little life left when we return.
That's right. TurboTax free is free. Free.
Here are your onside conversion rules. In the Alliance, instead of the traditional onside kick, you got a 4th and 12. It is spotted at your own 28. And again, because we are inside of the 5 minutes, even though they are not trailing by 17, the hotshots have an opportunity at this conversion.
You saw Coach Neuheisel motioning to put the ball on the right hash. So we got a play set up off the right hash here. That trips formation they've been majoring. You see number 15 Ross here in the slot.
Wolford under pressure, middle of the field, caught. Hot shots convert. It's Bundy with the grab, still on his feet. Trying to rip it out. The hot shots have it at midfield. It does come out though. We'll see what the officials say.
Progress was stopped.
Hotshots retain possession.
And now our officiating crew having a conversation as to whether or not progress was in fact halted. We did not hear a whistle.
Yeah, progress is stopped. This should be an easy.
Ruling on the field is a catch. The receiver fumbled the ball before it was down. Is recovered by the defense. It's first down, San Antonio.
And you appreciate Bundy and the extra effort, but boy, once you got that conversion in possession, that is a tough one. Here's the replay, Coach.
Yeah, let's take a look at it.
And you're seeing Bundy trying to make more yardage happen.
Right there, the progress is stopped. You don't get to rip the ball away from the player like this.
So it does go to replay.
Well, I think Coach had to challenge it, basically.
Arizona is challenging the ruling on the field that the runner was down, that the runner fumbled the ball before it was down by contact.
So they're not going to say forward progress. That ball was out.
Well, ball's out, but the progress is stopped. You don't get the, this is not the WWF.
Yeah, so, but I guess he can't do that, Coach, right? He can't say forward progress was halted. Instead, it's just, was it down by contact
He could say forward progress was halted.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I don't think I have anything to change your ruling on the field. There isn't anything that's definitive here. I'm looking at all the shots that we have.
You don't want to tell me.
We're gonna have to go with stands. You copy?
And again, you see you can't challenge on forward progress. He was challenging on down by contact.
He was still going forward. So, okay, so we're not going to challenge because he thought he was challenging forward progress. So the ruling on the field stands. Okay, Brian?
Copy that.
Okay, so the big thing
speaks to your point.
Big thing there, Matt, is he keeps his 2 timeouts.
There was no challenge on the play. The runner was moving forward and fumbled the ball. Arizona will get their challenge back.
So they keep their timeout. They keep their final challenge.
Keep their timeouts. You know, I think the officials, though, you know, I'd be upset if I was Coach Newheis a little bit.
Well, you think about last week, had that big gain for Josh Huff, who got whistled for an offensive face mask, which you don't see often in a tight game, and that loss to Atlanta. And here, a tough one. You convert the 4th and 12.
Well, they got a big stop on defense now. They got to continue to tackle with their arms, what we talked about this entire half, and use the timeouts and get the chance for the ball back. See what happens.
And they've been able to slow this rush attack down, only 2.4 yards per carry for the Commanders. They're going to try to lean on that run game. Williams will pick up 3. It'll be a 2nd and 7.
So again, if they can stop them here, they have an opportunity to get the ball back roughly with about 2:20 left on the clock.
Timeout of the half for Arizona, 30-second timeout.
One more timeout. That is just a tough break. Bundy with that grab.
It is. You got to secure the football. There's no question about that. But again, I just think when he's going forward or getting held up, once he's held up,
Coach, where do you come out on that when you're coaching your players up? About you've got the yardage needed, secure and just stop.
You always got to know the situation of the game and secure the football, no doubt about that. But and then everybody else running to the football, but do your best job securing the football. But in my opinion, he was being held up.
It's a delicate balance, right? You love the effort, you love the fight and the want, but at the same time, it results in a touchdown, turnover.
Well, just when he swung around, he had the ball out a little bit. That didn't cause the fumble. It was later on.
Hand off to Williams again, looking to bounce this outside. He'll pick up a few more. It'll make it 3rd and 4 after the tackle by Raheem Moore and Edmund Robinson.
3rd timeout of the half.
So that'll be the
for
final
Arizona, 30-second timeout.
Yeah, we've called Raheem Moore a few times today. Again, we know, obviously, a 2nd-round pick out of UCLA. Started for the Denver Broncos and trying to work his way back.
Don't forget, AAF.com has all your in-game box scores, statistics, and leaders, anything and everything for your AAF needs. I was on there a little bit earlier today, getting some team stats, watching some replays of last week's games. As Woodside, who had a scalding hot start to this game.
Yeah, you see them change personnel. They're bringing in the big tight ends here.
And they got him. They used Cam Clear, Evan Rodriguez, Steely Reed, an awful lot. You see Rodriguez left, Clear right, and
nose tackle was so far off the football, he never went in the neutral zone.
Robert Nelson in coverage. So a 4th and 4 now. He wanted the offside, did Woodside.
Yep, 4th and 4. They're going to get the punt team here. So again, because of the incomplete pass, now instead of getting the ball back with 2:20, they're getting the ball back with 2:57 left.
Clearly Woodside thought he jumped. No flag though. And now with 2:57, no timeouts. They will need 2 scores.
They have the 2-minute warning.
Zema looking to pin the hotshots deep in their own territory here. That's an end-over-end kick. That will go into the end zone, so a break there for Arizona.
Yep, big play there for the hotshot offense to get it on the 20.
So Wolford back out.
And the thing to remember here, Matt, in this case now, they have an opportunity. They're down by 10, so they can take the field goal here if they get it in situation and then use the conversion again, the onside conversion opportunity again.
And because the Commanders chose to pass on third down, that stopped the clock. So really they only lost about 40 seconds from their turnover.
And some field position.
And some field position for sure. From the 50 back to the 20.
20 yards.
Wolford, pocket holds up, middle of the field, thrown high. And he had a receiver open. It was Bundy.
You know, there's always been a saying on defense, tips and overthrows, and that's been the tale of this football game today. You know, these interceptions have come from tip balls and overthrown footballs. And then the one underthrow also that John Wolford had.
That was almost an overthrow completion.
Yes.
Intended for Bundy. Almost found the hands of Martino.
Key things here is the offensive line's got to protect, okay? And these receivers got to be precise with the football and then hustle and get down.
Bundy all alone on the left there. That's where Wolford's looking now. Middle of the field. Behind Martino, looking for a flag. Does not get it, so 3rd and 10.
Okay, 3rd and 10.
Duke Thomas in coverage there.
I like, though, the offense, you know, they're chipping on the outside edge rushers, okay, to provide a little more opportunity for John Wolford to hold on to the football, because obviously these balls have to go down the field a little bit here in this situation.
Clock stops inside of 2 minutes when you go out of bounds. Or on an incomplete pass. No doubt, 4-down territory, obviously.
He's got to hurry and get it off. He's got to hurry it off.
And it appears as though he does. Middle of the field again. Caught. Ross with the reception, just shy of the 45 and a first down.
To number 15, Rashad Ross.
Sanchez and Drummond with the tackle on the 23-yard gain.
Okay, so they don't have a timeout here, so we're going to get a little bit of a runoff. And then the clock's going to start on the ready for play.
And great job holding on to that ball when Drummond got him right there in the ribs. So he was going up to grab it unprotected. Ross leads the Alliance in touchdown grabs with 6. Had one here today.
Well, and this gives a chance for the, you know, you hate to have your player down, but the hotshots got to take advantage of this and get composed. Coach Neuheisel has a chance to talk about where we are and what we're going to do next. And then the quarterback, John Wolford, direct his players out there on the field. You see Coach talking with him now.
Ross leads all receivers here today. 5 catches for 106 yards and a touchdown. And now able to walk off. Under his own power, love to see that, of course.
Yeah, looks like he got the wind knocked out. I expect him to get back in there in the next play.
A lot of fans here in town. Played his college ball right there at Sun Devil Stadium for Arizona State.
So again, this clock's going to start on the ready for play.
So with a 1st and 10, Wolford has to let that thing go. Able to escape on the pirouette. Throws left sideline downfield. Flag comes in.
Wolford's pass intended for Duarte. Penalty marker down.
I guess if this is a hold, they'll get something out of it, but...
Well, I think we had an escape artist in the backfield there by John Wolford.
All right.
There's no foul on the play for defensive pass interference. The pass was uncatchable. It's 2nd down.
So again, just about 140 seconds left and a 10-point deficit for Rick Neuheisel.
Yeah,
That's illegal contact.
That was really good trade-off with the hot shots there, because they may have got away with a little bit of a tug in the backfield that helped John Wolford escape.
Well, you hear what Wolford's selling there. He's saying it's not PI, it's illegal contact.
Or holding.
Get that first down,
yeah. Which it doesn't matter where the ball is.
Rhinos, go!
Delayed handoff now to Presley, and he's got a lane. Near first down yardage.
So Coach used the 2-minute warning there. He used the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 10. They'll say he got that first down marker. They'll take this down to the 2-minute warning.
First down at the 47.
See if the Hotshots can get this one in quickly. 29-19 they trail, but they have a new set of downs when we return.
It's
It's official.
Sean, everybody's listening.
Well, of course they're listening. We're interesting.
This is Big Bang's final season.
I want to look away, but I can't.
If that wets your whistle, you know where to find me.
So get ready for anything.
What is happening?
I'm just worried that you'll grow cold and distant and seek solace in the arms of a heavily muscled longshoreman.
Where would I find a longshoreman?
Along the shore. It's in the name.
Don't miss a minute of The Big Bang Theory's final season, CBS Thursdays.
This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me.
All right, here is tonight's TurboTax game-breaking highlight. Where Deron Smith, why don't you take this one, Coach? You drafted him in the 6th round back in 2015.
Well, Deron Smith done a great job intercepting footballs through his entire football career, and here he does a nice job. Ball off the hand, makes the throw, the catch, and then the run afterwards. Puts it in the end zone. Got to feel good about that.
It was on the opening drive of the game. A pick six set the tone for the Commanders, who took a 26-0 lead.
First down, played for us in Cincinnati, played for the Cleveland Browns, and out of Fresno State.
See the skills there that led you to draft him. Wolford on a 1st and 10. And puts this one up, and boy, that is reminiscent of that pick in the first half. Way to set that one up, Coach. Deron Smith with his 2nd pick of the game. As he now joins Zach Sanchez and Devontae Bosby.
Holding. Defense.
Oh, okay, here we go.
5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
So before the interception, Deron Smith guilty of a hold. It'll still be hot shot ball.
I think they might have got the wrong number. Yeah, I think it's inside here, number 21.
Certainly, he was nowhere near the play.
Yeah, number 21.
So that'll negate the interception.
Duke Thomas there.
Duke Thomas, guilty of the infraction. Wolford going for it all, throws to the end zone. And now that one, there is a flag, though.
There's Deron Smith again.
Rashad Ross, pass interference defense, so it will not be an interception.
And again, poor Deron, he's all over the football, but his teammates aren't helping him today.
Ball be placed at the 1-yard line, automatic first down.
What a break for the hotshots. Zach Sanchez with the pass interference infraction. Here it is.
Well, you see him cut off. You see him cut off Ross there.
Just grabs that right hand.
No question about it. Easy call.
41-yard penalty, Coach.
I think that's 4 interceptions today. 3 called back.
After the play,
Deron.
unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 33, half the distance to the goal. It's first down.
I might as well get it instead of first and goal from the 1, first and goal from the 1.5-yard line.
Matt, we got a ball game.
We sure do. They get that 2-point conversion. If they can punch this one in, and a field goal would win it.
We're playing for the lead.
Cook is stood up.
Gotta hurry. Gotta get back up and get going. Let's go.
That's a Chukwu on the stop.
90 seconds left. Clock continues to run. No timeouts for the hotshots. Again from the half-yard line. 2nd and goal.
And that's why you got to get this ball to the perimeter. Put it in John's hands.
Let's go.
Hand off again, and this time it's in.
Touchdown, hotshots.
So Tim Cook gets in. And now a 2-point conversion.
Nice job here. Boom, boom. Working here. Right up in the middle. Nice job.
So they trail by 4.
I'm sure Sean O'Hara in the studio got excited about that.
Little inside run.
Oh, yeah. Those offensive linemen get excited when that guy runs behind them.
Sean tries to cut me down in the hallway. He gets excited by a lot. Hand off again, and boy, that's a big one.
We didn't get excited about that.
Stop.
All right.
Good carries. Get that weight, sit out here! By Greg. The two-point conversion fails, making the score. Commanders 29, Hotshots 25.
Remember week 2?
Yeah, against Memphis.
Hotshots scored 14 unanswered to win that game.
Tim Cook.
You see Justin Stockton with the big run. And then you mentioned Cook. There he was.
Yep. Cook was inactive the first week.
I want Deuce right.
Good opportunity again now.
So instead of a field goal to win, they will need to score a touchdown. No timeouts, 80 seconds. But first, they're going to have to convert a 4th and 12. Remember, that's how they do it in the Alliance in place of a traditional onside kick. San Antonio going to talk about it. They have 2 timeouts.
This is like basketball now. We had a basketball timeout. You know, see the alignment, call timeout.
Wolford now has 246 yards on 19 of 33 passing and a pair of touchdown passes to go with his 3 interceptions.
Well, again, the Hotshots you saw come out, ball on the right hash. They had the trips left formation again. Rashad Ross again in the slot. Last time they worked the ball back inside, from the backside, from the right to the left to Marcus Bundy.
That was a completion that would have given them possession. Instead, Bundy lost the ball as it was ripped out. And a fumble went for a turnover. So they've done it once. See if they can do it again. And boy, would that be something. Trailing 26-0. They have now outscored the Commanders 25-3 since.
This is what Coach Neuheisel said at halftime. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Let's go out and let's play.
I've certainly done that. Wolford gonna go down. He's got to put it up, and instead they'll whistle it. Jaron Elliott got there.
Progress. Stop. Losing the ball. It's down San Antonio.
So victory formation coming for the Commanders.
Well, the difference in this.
The online conversion fails.
The difference in this, all this second half, when they know they've had to hold on the ball, they've had the running back over to their offensive left side over here where he could chip on this outside rusher. And again, in this case, they leave their offensive tackle basically unprotected, and he's able to work his pine and beat his man there, meet Malcolm Bunch for the sack. So again, they were understanding having to hold on to the football. Protection is first.
So Bunch as Elliott fly by, and that will seal the victory for San Antonio. It'll be the Hotshots' 3rd consecutive loss after starting the season 2-0 and being the talk of the Alliance. Atop the power rankings.
Well,
and here you see the upcoming schedule, Coach. We mentioned the Hotshots have to travel to Orlando, having lost their 3rd straight against a 5-0 team of the East. Meanwhile, the Commanders are going to try to slow down the Legends in Atlanta, their 4th straight road contest. Legends have won 2 straight.
Yes. But again, I go back to what Coach Neuheisel said at halftime is, let's go out. Don't worry about the score. Let's go win this half. Let's go play football our way and make positive plays. And they did that. So they got something to build upon. And they know they got a big task ahead of them going to Orlando.
Inside takes the knee. And that is the game.
I think Logan's off by 1 second. I don't think he was a math major at Toledo.
Well, Woodside wondering. He's going to do it one more time. One more time. Come on. Come on, Folkerts. Get in there. One more snap, make it official. Apparently, it looks like Brandon Cruz going to let it slide.
This is the end of the game.
Okay.
Final score, Commanders 29, Hotshots 25.
So Wolford, no doubt frustrated with his evening. 3 interceptions, including a pick 6 to start the game. All smiles for Mike Riley. As, again, Rick Neuheisel, old friends, UCLA and Oregon State in their past, 2-2 against one another, and Riley gets the advantage here. Commanders improved to 3-2. That is tied for first place with the San Diego Fleet. They will head out to Atlanta next week for their 4th straight road game. And you see how it got started. It was Deron Smith with the pick 6 for 57 yards. And then Logan Woodside with that long strike to Mikhail McKay. They built a 26-0 lead. Commanders hang on for the victory and now tied for first in the West. And they hold off that hot shot comeback as the Alliance now complete with the midpoint. Commanders win and go to 3-2.